I got throat coat tea ready because I know I'll be doing a lot of talking. A lot of reading. Okay, so this is exactly where we left off last time. 3 days have passed since we brought Hanako's case to a close. Oh yeah, she eaten. Every day since then, I've gone to Konohara Academy to investigate the departed. Oh, really? Progress has been frustratingly slow. I'm getting impatient. Making matters worse, that macabre scene has been seared into my memory. I relive it every night. That's true. So someone had a really good theory. It was a guess. It's not a spoiler, but their theory is really sound. See the little bugs crawling over the departed? And it's someone disguised as a student, right? So it could be the white-haired girl. Michiho, I think her name was. Because she loves bugs as well. And she has been acting a little weird. Could be. The departed is devouring spirits. Why did they consume Hanako's soul after she'd already been saved? Because that made her taste better. My only clue is what they said afterward. I must eat a lot so I can become beautiful and be loved. That's not a departed's voice. Welcome, my beautiful husband. The departed wants to consume a lot of souls to become beautiful. Are they doing it for me, their husband? Lots of collagen in bodies. It's good for your skin. If that's the case, they won't be able to suppress their appetite. The sun is still up in the sky, yet I decide to head to Konohara Academy. I promised Mr. Konoe I'd give him my report. I haven't seen him since that incident. Perhaps he's busy dealing with the fallout from Izumi and Horikoshi. Pack my bag and get ready to leave. All the evidence I collected during the previous case has been organized and filed. I've also returned anything I borrowed from the school. Hey, it's been a while since we saw this main lobby. Just as I'm about to leave the mansion, I hear a chime. Ding dong. Looks like I got a visitor. What horrid timing. Any visitor comes at horrid timing. When is a visitor ever a good visitor? Leave me alone. Hey, Eita. Long time no see. Hisashiburi desu. Entering the mansion is another one of the mark bearers, Eita Nakamatsu. The way he is dressed just screams to all who see him that he's an otaku. And proud of it! I'm not very tech savvy, but I can always rely on him whenever I need help with tech stuff. Sorry, Eita, I'm about to head out. Let's save the tech lesson for another time. You're investigating the departed, aren't you? Moe told me. I'm here to give you a hand. Eita, are you my partner for this one? In this day and age, the internet is an essential component for any spirit investigation. Some rumors even originate on the internet. Oh, by the way, The Departed isn't trending online, which makes it seem that its influence is limited to Konohara Academy. Researching rumors through the internet, huh? Eita's skills might help me open up new avenues for finding leads. I'm begging you, Mr. Gabu, let me help. Sure. I won't disappoint you. Let's go to Konohara Academy then. Huh? I have to go with you? Well, yeah. But, my van. My eyes land on his anime t-shirt. Nothing to be ashamed about. I doubt the headmaster would turn a blind eye to his eclectic getup. In fact, it might start directing unwanted attention on our group, and that would not be good for our investigation. On second thought, you can stay here. I'll call you if there's anything I want you to snoop for on the internet. Deploying me as logistical support, eh? The perfect role for a genius like me. I'll be on standby here then. By the way, have you been taking care of yourself, Mr. Gabu? Your complexion looks worse than I remember. Gee, thanks. I barely get any sleep these days, indeed. I witnessed 2 people die horrifically in a short period of time. Nobody just shrugs that off. It's obviously taking a toll on me. Driving while you're in that state is an unnecessary risk. You should take the bus. I'll give you some of my passes. Here, take these. Thanks. Huh. Surprised he didn't insist on coming with me. I leave Kujo Mansion as Eita waves goodbye. Not wanting to waste this kind of thoughtful gift, I catch the bus at the nearby bus stop. Are you going to overhear some people gossiping?
That's still pretty hot.
After passing M Tower Station, the bus motors uphill towards Konoehara Academy. The hum and gentle vibration of the engine lull my weary self to sleep. Nightmare time! Traffic's no issue and the bus arrives on time. Oh, I thought we were gonna have some weird, like, departed visit in our sleep. I get off at the stop and walk through the school's main gate. Oh, maybe we're dreaming right now. Maybe we actually are still on the bus. Class is in session, so there's not a single student in sight. Let's go to the infirmary for now. Completely empty. Oh well, might as well treat it like my own office since I've been given permission to do so. Moe isn't around, I'm assuming. Oh, I still have the soul from last time. Does it carry over to the next chapter? I didn't know. I didn't realize. Shift was back. Moe put the... Oh, Moe left them there. Ah. Okay. So where are we gonna go? We should give Konoe our report, right? So go to the faculty room. When I entered the faculty room, I asked one of the teachers to call Mr. Konoe. Ah, you're here, Gabu. Idle hands are the devil's playthings. Let's get down to business. So where shall we start? The Hanako case. I've read your investigation report. Mr. Konoe lowers his voice. He probably doesn't want the other teachers to hear us. It's hard to believe that Hanako's spirit killed Izumi and Horikoshi. Goodness. You witnessed some of it. It's the truth. You have to accept it. I'm very aware of that. Be that as it may, I don't think everyone else is going to believe it. To tell you the truth, some teachers and students are starting to wonder about you. They're curious about the man wandering around, questioning students. Oh, great. They find me suspicious? Especially our curriculum coordinator, Miss Sakamoto. You seem to have touched a nerve with her. I'm begging you, don't make her mad. Izumi and Horikoshi. Oh, that? Their families have contacted the police. A detective came to our school to investigate. Mashita? It was only formalities, though. I managed to send him on his way. That easily? Over 10,000 minors go missing every year. Without it being a clear criminal case, they won't investigate it seriously. Or rather, they can't. There aren't enough clues. We haven't gotten any new notices. You'll be the first person to know if one arrives. Oh, okay. I can't see any hints that could lead me to the departed's identity. Figuring this out without any clues is basically impossible. It's not like I'm hoping for a new notice. I just wish there was something I could inspect. By the way, Gabu, do you know why I wanted you to come earlier than usual today? I want you to teach some classes? Excuse me? Our Japanese history teacher's fallen ill. They won't be returning to work for a while. And since you're here, I want you to teach the supplementary course. I would just be like, that's a hard no. That we never agreed to anything like that, and I would be very uncomfortable. Hold on a sec. Why do I need you to take this seriously. Besides, you'll benefit from this as well. If you're standing in front of the students teaching a class, it'll allay their suspicions and quash their doubt. That will make your investigation proceed more smoothly, don't you think? Ugh. Me become a teacher? You must be joking. Sorry, but refusal isn't an option. This is an order from your client. Do whatever you like as long as it'll be useful for the students. I assume you have some knowledge about folklore studies and occultism since you chase spirits. Just use them as your subject matter and spin it as being historic or something. Good luck. I would hate that. I didn't think I'd have to actually teach a class. I'm in deep trouble. You're not. You could just say no. You didn't agree to any of that, and he just sprung that on you. One of the teachers gives me some very brief guidance on how to conduct a class. And with that, I head to one of the second-year classrooms in the new building. Gabu, you're a bit of a pushover. The moment I entered the class, all eyes are on me. I feel like I'm an object in some kind of exhibition. I just want to turn around and leave. Me at any party. However, I gotta do this. After a quick introduction, I begin my class immediately. Hee hee, look at us! We're teaching! It's too late to turn back now. Time to suck it up and be a teacher. What kind of lesson should I teach, though? Since I'm acting as a Japanese history teacher, a lesson relating to that would be good. 3 topics spring to mind as candidates. Your own family. Tragedy at the castle. And then air raid. Castle seems cool. Remains of H Castle are located in the eastern part of H City's woodlands. It is said that the lord of the castle and his family met a tragic death. From there, I move on to the situation in the Kanto region during the Azuchi Momoyama period. Azuchi. For the first time in days, I'm actually happy to hear the sound of a bell ringing. I made it to the end of the class. Bidding the students a good rest of their day, I leave the classroom. I return to the special building while responding to the students who greet me in the hallway. So they're all convinced now. Phew! I exhale deeply, feeling immensely relieved. Giving an hour-long lecture with all eyes on me was no easy task. I got a newfound respect for all the teachers who have to go through this every single day of the school year. Oh, is that the end of the day? Mr. Gabu, Mr. Gabu, Miss Sakamoto is waiting for you. Please return to the faculty room. What does Sakamoto want from me? Mr. Konoe said she hates me. I didn't say that. Hate is a very strong word, as my therapist would say. When I entered the faculty room, I asked one of the teachers to call Miss Sakamoto. I'm here. Hello, Miss Bunny Lady. I wonder if she knows more than she lets on. Please take this. One of her students found it at the end of the corridor and brought it here. Oh, a notice? A new notice. What does it say? Dear Gold Prize, Kashima will kill you tonight. Kashima? I'm watching hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. What's Kashima? Looking at the format, it's definitely consistent with the departed's notices. In that case, the target this time is Gold Prize. Must be a school athlete or something. And there's a new spirit named Kashima? You certainly have it rough, huh? Being tugged to and fro to respond to the students' pranks. A sneer crosses her face. I'm guessing she doesn't believe the departed exists. I doubt Mr. Konoe explained the details of Izumi and Horikoshi's murders to her. Can I ask you something, Miss Sakamoto? Do you have any idea who Gold Prize and Kashima are? I haven't the foggiest notion. If you have no more business with me, I'll be taking my leave. I'm a curriculum coordinator, and I have lots of things to do. Don't waste my time, pleb. Giving me the cold shoulder, she leaves the room. I guess that confirms the rumors of her hating me. Alright, where should I start? When in reality, all she did was like, no, I'm too busy. She hates me! I can't let anyone fall victim this time. I need to set my investigation strategy first. Time to head back to the infirmary and devise a plan of attack. Okay. Daimon? Voice. Ah, found ya! An energetic voice fills the room.
Yo.
Hey! Sho-chan! What's up? What are you doing here, Sho? Nakamatsu told me you're here. Heard about the case. I want in. Unable to hide my surprises at his sudden visit, I decide to ask him some things first. How you been? High school student in H City, as well as one of the mark bearers. As you can see, he's only lively delinquent. Plays baseball, so he's strong and fit. Though he does have one notable weakness. I appreciate your concern, but the problem we're dealing with here involves your Achilles heel. Spirits. Oh, right. Is he like... He acts all tough, but he's like really scared of spooky things. Was that it? It ain't my first time dealing with spirits. I ain't no chicken, you hear? Despite his boisterous protestations, he's clearly shaking. While he has way more guts than other people, he has a crippling fear of the supernatural. It's so bad that his body practically shuts down as soon as he hears the word spirit. I never did ask him why he's so afraid, though. Did he have some kind of traumatic event when he was young? The hell, old man? Why are you looking so concerned and all? Pissing me off. What are you doing here? To help you out, of course. Let me be your assistant. Goodness, you're just like I. Where is she, by the way? She said a TV thing came up suddenly, so she couldn't come. Too bad, huh? No cute idol at your side today. You could say I'm glad, though. I caused her trouble before, so this is my chance to return your kindness. You're making an awfully large deal out of this. Can't help it. That's just who I am. Where'd she get the uniform? You don't go here. I borrowed it from Watanabe's friend. I ain't really a blazer kind of guy, though. This preppy shit clashes with me so hard, it's giving me chills. Real men only rock a short jacket and harem pants. Hell yeah, dude! With the pleasantries concluded, I explained the situation to Sho. His determination is as strong as ice. He's the one stubborn fellow. Who knows what he'd do if I refused? He'd probably rush in alone. It's much safer for everyone if I take him along as my assistant and keep an eye on him. Yay, Sho-chan! By the way, that old man Daimon called earlier. He said he had some urgent business and he'd be late. That old man's still a coughing mess, huh? What was it again? Doctors make the first patients? Oh, Mashita told me something like that. Doctors make the worst patients. I'm pretty sure what he taught you is what he taught you. Speaking of, where the hell is he? Figured he'd be here with you since we're dealing with spirits. Mashita! Mashita! Mashita is a former detective and a mark bearer. He often joins me in investigating strange happenings. Mashita! Mashita! Following a series of events in our previous case, Sho looks up to him as an older brother. Aww. We were actually talking on the phone just last night. He's currently out of town on a different case. He didn't go into detail, but it seems like it's a pretty big case with lots of people's lives at risk. Basically, something that required his urgent attention. So, how are we gonna do this? Pretty much the same as we started out with the case of Hanako. Focus on the spirit mentioned in the notice and try to prevent casualties. We'll start by trying to figure out the identity of Kashima. If we don't know who that is, we'll never be able to figure out what their grudge is. We also need to identify the gold prize mentioned in the notice. Aren't they like the next target? Correct. If we know who gold prize is, that may lead us to Kashima's identity. Time to get moving. Where should we go? Doryo and Kinukawa from the student council know a lot about the school's rumors. Let's ask them. My thoughts exactly. Heck yeah, let's roll! Exit. We are going to the student council room. See if they're there. No one? Ah, dang it. Unusual that it's empty. Let's kill some time and wait for them. Oh! Didn't expect that. On the desk, I find a notepad with something written on it. Student meeting agenda. Incorporating measures against mold and pests. How rude of you to call insects pests. I don't find any useful information. Cool. The trash can is empty and its bag liner has been replaced. Though it still smells somewhat musty. Fumu. There are several printouts on the whiteboard. One of them is about the clock tower. Konohara Academy's 70th anniversary. Wake Up Clock Tower. Built to commemorate the school's 10th anniversary, the clock tower is a representation of the Academy's 70-year history. To commemorate the anniversary of the school, we would like to make another attempt to repair the clock tower. Ah, your signature is required. Let us use our power to move the hands of the clock again. The clock tower, huh? A symbol of Konohara Academy that looms so large you can even see it from afar. However, the clock stopped moving and the bell no longer works. Student council has decided to take it upon themselves to make the clock move once again. Yeah, it would be a shame if it didn't work. That's definitely something you want to keep in good Standing? Wait a minute. Whenever the departed's voice rings in my ear, I always hear a bell sounding. Maybe that's the bell you're hearing. Oh, furthermore, when I arrived here for the first time, I heard the sound of that bell as well. That bell shouldn't work anymore. The students seemed indifferent to the bell back then, and I had assumed it was because they were used to it. But maybe it's because I'm the only one who can hear it. But why? Interesting. That's very interesting. Thick binders are lined up on the shelf. Records of each year's committee meetings. Damn. Yoo-hoo! Ah, Mr. Gabu, I didn't know you were in here. I'm doing some more investigating. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Sure, go ahead. Told Dodo about the new notice. Gold prize in Kashima, huh? Sound familiar to you? It does, yes. Can I ask something first, though? Horikoshi's been absent for a while now. Some even say she's gone missing. Is it possible she was killed by Hanako? No, don't think so. I can't bring myself... Oh! Wait, Horikoshi, I thought she meant her white-haired friend. The headmaster told me to keep it a secret and I don't want to make her anxious. However, she's astute enough to discern the truth through my silence. The rumors are true then. Once you're targeted by the departed, it's over. Who's Kashima? I think it might be referring to Slit-mouthed Kashima. Oh! What's that again? Kuchisake Onna? I'm intrigued. Tell me more. Slit-mouthed Kashima is a spirit that's rumored to haunt the bus stop near the school. That's it? Any details about sightings or anything else? I don't really know the details. Didn't I tell you before? I'm really scared of things like ghost stories. Gold prize. Like the gold prize in a competition? Oh, I see what you're thinking. So the target is a student who received a gold prize. Do you know of anyone like that? I haven't heard anyone winning anything recently. Our school isn't that passionate about club activities. Really? But there are trophies and certificates lined up at the entrance. In the past, we used to be competitive. Before we became a prep school, many students were enthusiastic about club activities and sports. But nobody's really like that anymore. So it's not really like a star athlete that they have. Oh, and about Kashima, maybe Michiho knows something more. She loves that kind of thing after all. Where is she? She's gone home, but she'll probably come back if she knows you're looking for her. I think she likes you ever since you complimented her hair. I actually find it kind of amazing that teachers don't scold her for her hair. Did I say something wrong? No, it's nothing. Michiho might be a bit strange, but she's not a bad girl. Please be nice. I asked Dorio to call Michiho and leave the student council room. Okay. Oh, am I being called again? School's closing. Promptly vacate the school. Oops, time's up. Let's return to the infirmary and start prepping for the search tonight. You got it. Alright, Altman, let's get ready for the night investigation. Diamond should be back by the time we finish. I take a few bites of the convenience store food Sho brought before I start preparations. Oh, that's nice. He brought food. Finally, the sun sets and there's no sign of anyone left inside the school. Old Man Diamond's late as fuck. Tired of waiting. Let's go on without him. Sho brings up a good point. There's a new notice to worry about. Gold prize is being hunted by Kashima and may be killed. We can't waste even a second. That student council prez said Kashima haunts the bus stop near the school, right? How about we check that out first? Yeah, let's go. I leave the building through the front door and head for the main gate. Oh, there she is. Ah, there you are. Hime said you're looking for me. Guess you got a new notice? I appreciate you coming here, but didn't Dorio call you quite a while ago? Oh, I left my phone at the dorm. I was so surprised when I listened to the voicemail. Never expected you'd call me. So I rushed here. Sorry about that, and thanks. Anyway, now ever since someone said that she might be the departed, I can't look at her normally anymore. I see that boy is your assistant now, huh? Piercings, scar on his cheek, and an intense stare. A delinquent, I take it. Oh, shut up. None of your business. Who the hell's this floaty airhead? Am I some kind of Corixidate to you? What are you even saying? Enough. I introduce Sho and Michiho to each other. In short, Sho will be helping me tonight. Oh, sounds like so much fun. Hey, let me join too. Hunakawa smiles mischievously. Looks like she wants to join the investigation. What should I do? Let her join for a bit, yeah. She knows stuff about the... Was it Kashima? I already forgot. A little while sounds good. I have a curfew after all. Oh, that reminds me. You called that guy Sho, right? Sure, must be nice to be called by your first name. Probably gives you a sense of closeness. So? Oh, you want me to... Let's do our best, Michiho. That's it. Now I feel like we're all in the same boat. Michiho seems happy. Now let's talk. These days, all people talk about is the departed. People who totally ignored it at first have started to believe they exist now. Especially once Horikoshi became the third victim. She disappeared right after the notice. Everyone's scared they may be targeted next, and thus more students have been skipping school. Aren't you scared? It's the opposite. My curiosity is piquing. Aren't you curious to know who the departed is? This isn't a TV show or manga here. We're facing a vicious murderer. Okay. Kashima. Oh, Slit-mouthed Kashima. It used to be the talk of the school. The newspaper club did a special feature on them and it became a big hit among students. What does it look like? There's a rumor going around Konoehara Academy. Chapter 3. Yes. Kuchisake, yeah. Kuchisake Kashima. Cool. So it's Kuchisake Onna. That'll be cool. This bus connects the school and M Tower Station. Once the sun goes down, students aren't allowed to get off midway. Because Slit-mouthed Kashima will appear. Once the girl got off the bus and started walking. She heard a strange sound from somewhere. An eerie, metallic sound. And when she tried to listen closely out of curiosity, she heard a voice mixed in with the sound. Yukami. Ocean. Jimon? A bay? What? The sound suddenly stopped right behind her. She looked back without thinking. Ooh, yes! Wearing a school uniform, though, and saw a tall woman in a long coat. She wore a mask and carried bloody scissors. And that was Slit-mouthed Kashima. Huh? You're making all that up, aren't you? No, I'm not. A student really was killed 5 years ago. She got off at the same bus stop. She saw Kashima standing next to the bus stop. Yukami Ocean Jimon. I wonder if the letters are scrambled. Kashima started walking towards her. The voice and the metallic sound got closer and closer. A bus came from the opposite direction. The girl ran over and got on that bus, not caring where it was headed. Was she in the bus with her? The bus left, heading away from the stop where Kashima appeared. The girl took a seat and felt relieved. She convinced herself she was just imagining things. She believed it was all just a dream. The bus took her back to the stop near the school. She had to get off there to go back to the dorm. But you know what? She never got there. Kashima chased after her. And then... Oh, that girl was killed by Kashima. Even worse, the way she was killed was unbelievably horrible. Damn, she was stabbed to death, but from the inside. With all the blades sticking out of her body, she looked like a bloody hedgehog. It was a nightmarish scene. That is how the rumor goes. Imagine dying with scissors bursting out of your body. Gruesome, isn't it? Michiho, there's something I'd like to confirm. Let me guess. The school gate where that student died is? Exactly. It's here. There might have been a dead body right where you're standing. Seriously, dude? Give me a break. To no one's surprise, the mention of spirits causes Sho's complexion to grow pallid. Though I have to admit, hearing that story took a toll on me as well. And that corpse disappeared the moment the cops arrived. That's definitely a spiritual phenomenon. Don't you think Slit-mouthed Kashima is an unusual name? Is there any context behind it? The slit-mouthed part is based on the story of the slit-mouthed woman, Kuchisake Onna. Yeah. Kashima wears a mask like that legend, and she kills people with scissors. What about the Kashima part then? Well, everyone knows the urban legend about Reiko Kashima, the girl who was cut in half when she fell off a train. But the details don't match. Reiko Kashima has no legs and cuts people in half with a scythe, not scissors. So who or what the Kashima part refers to is still unknown. That's all I know. There's not much to go on since it was an old rumor. Maybe there is a girl that went to the school or a teacher that had the name Kashima. Slit-mouthed Kashima was a spirit that used to haunt the bus stop. The newspaper club did a special feature on them and it became a big hit among students. Even if the target is really some kind of gold prize winner like Hime suggested, I have no idea who that would be. I'm not interested at all in those things. Okay, can we check out the bus stop? Shall we get going, Mr. Gobu? A teacher shouldn't break a promise with their student, right? With that said, Sho, sorry man, let's just let her do what she wants for the time being. How carefree can you get? She's your problem, old man. I'll be following along from a distance. Don't want to interrupt you. Hey, Sho. You know, I'm pretty confident that when it comes to sensing supernatural beings, we'll definitely discover something big. Keep your expectations high. Okay. Yukami Ocean Jimon Abe. That seems like if you scramble the letters, there's probably a sentence in there. Probably all the letters from the whole sentence have to get flipped because Abe is not really... And the ocean is in there to just like confuse us. You deal with that spacey chick, old man. Bus stop. Still some time before the next bus. There's a bench with paint peeling on every corner. I even see some crushed bugs on the seat. A hawk moth, huh? What a poor soul. May you rest in peace. There's a boy wearing a Konoehara Academy uniform. What's he doing here? School let out a long time ago. Suspicious boy. 2 different eye colors. His left eye is a deep blue. Anyone can tell he's not an ordinary boy. Spirit Dr. Gabu Gabu. Or should I call you Mr. Gabu, since you're a teacher here now? Yeah, that's me. My left eye sees everything. The Grim Reaper is coming after you. You are summoning death upon this school, and finally, in the end, the Grim Reaper's sickle will strike you down as well. A tragic demise awaits you. You're not making any sense. Care to explain? Listen with your soul, not your ears. Only then will you be able to understand. This is a warning. Withdraw from this case, before you and the people around you fall victim to the spirits. Was he just waiting for me? As soon as he finishes speaking, the boy leaves. He wasn't waiting for the bus at all. What on earth is his problem? You sure attract strange people, huh? You know him? More or less. He's my senior. He's obsessed with occult stuff and always approaches people who can see. See what? Spiritual beings, duh. What else? He said he can tell when people have spiritual sensitivity. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. He might just be assuming things on his own. Huh. You sure know a lot about him. Did he approach you too? Yep. He stopped doing that since Miss Sakamoto scolded him. He was following Izumi too. Izumi? Mind telling me his name just in case? Sorry, I forgot. I only remember that it's a really unique name. Boy seems to be famous here. Looks like a troublesome individual has his eyes on me. Okay, nothing on the left. Well, not much happening at the bus stop. There's tactile paving on the sidewalk between the gate and the building. This safety feature is starting to become more common these days. This school really doesn't cut corners. This kind of thing reminds me that this is supposed to be an exclusive, prestigious school. Find something on the bump near the paving. Yay! Awesome! An eerie tooth. A splendid gate made of brick, complete with an iron fence. It gives off an austere, historical atmosphere. The nameplate on the gate reads Konoehara Academy. Konoehara Gakuen. This school looks kind of ominous, don't you think? Considering all the people that died nearby. And nothing there. Okay. In we go. So Sho just hanging out outside. I guess I'll just go through all the classrooms again. See if anything changed, if anyone's hanging out around here. Ah, locked. Okay, good. Saves us the trouble. I'll just check them all. You never know. There might be that one classroom that's unlocked. Running by classrooms like this always reminds me of White Day. Okay. Any new notices? Large building bulletin board. First notice was here. I was so shocked when I saw the notice. My drowsiness immediately vanished. Can't leave school this way. Okay. Well, that's everything in sight then. I'm so excited about hanging out with Sho. Now I have Michiho following me. No one here. Any books you're interested in? Not really. I know, you must like books about insects, right? What? I told you I wasn't interested. I recommend the Insect Encyclopedia. Do you want me to get it for you? No. I'm just joking. Don't look at me like that. There's no need to stay here any longer. Let's go inspect somewhere else. I guess we could check the faculty room. No one here. People work overtime. How can you be the only teacher still working? Some people haven't gone home. They're not here at the moment, though. Oh. I'll be scolded if they find me. Let's get out of here. So that's all a bust. Council room maybe again? Dorio went home. Hold on a sec. What's wrong? Actually, it's my turn to lock up the school today. I forgot to lock the windows. That was close. Hime would have gotten mad at me. Huh, glad you remembered then. No need to stay. That's weird. I feel like she now did something with the windows. Maybe she pretended to lock them but actually unlocked the windows so she can come back into the school. Sneak in later. I'm suspicious of her. I don't know. Wow, walking around the school at night sure makes your heart beat faster, huh? The vibe is so different compared to the daytime when it's bright out and the area is alive with people. You're lucky that you have permission to experience this, Mr. Gabu. I'm jealous. We have 2 teeth. Let's see. The bag. Let's do it. Okay, that's it. Actually, can I check what does it say now about the soul status? Number of lost souls left in this chapter, 7. I see. But there's nothing more to trade. I wonder if someone new has to come by to trade with. Okay, I've been everywhere and nothing is happening, so I am just gonna go back to the bus stop. So we start by testing out the rumor. Attempting to reenact the rumor and searching for any evidence of spirits has always been my investigating style. I tried to recall the content of the rumor. When did she appear again? After you get off the bus. Glad to know you really were listening. That reminds me, Michiho, which bus stop was Kashima seen at? As far as I know, the rumor doesn't really specifically say which one it is. A bus stop between the school and M Tower Station. So that's M Town Shop, S Cemetery, or K Hospital. Oh, the bus is here. Hey, don't leave me! Please give me a cool shot of the... Aww. I wanted a shot of the 3 of them in the bus. The bus sets off on a night journey and we 3 are the only passengers. Checking the route map, the bus does stop 3 times before reaching the tower station. The town shop, the cemetery, and the hospital. Let's just start at the top. That's cute. This is cool. What is this busted ass looking shop? Giving off some real bad vibes somehow. Come on, we've got to keep away. Someone had an accident here. Crooked guardrail and slanted pole. Looking at the brake marks on the road, it seems like there was a car accident here. Safe driving is important. You should take that to heart, Mr. Gabu. Got any mail? There's an old mailbox. Best not to look into it. Emamura Shoten. A dirty glass door. The other side of the door is pitch black though. It's impossible to make out what's inside. Piece of paper with the word morning is pasted on the door. Someone who lived here apparently passed away recently. What was that sound? I feel something bumping into my shoes. Sounded like it. Oh! A can. Cool. Thank you. Why is it here? Cora. A vending machine with bottled water inside. A rare sight these days. Judging by the lack of any light and the fact that it's not making any sort of mechanical sounds, it seems like it's no longer in use. Hey, this vending machine is kind of rare, isn't it? It got water. Is it out of order? Geez, what a shame. I wanted to buy one for nostalgia. Cora. Okay. Off to the next one. Bound to the tower station. We're still heading in that direction. To the cemetery. What was the word she used for cemetery? Day? I don't know the word. Shit, you for real? Nothing good will come from going to a cemetery at night, you know. I know. Ooh, scissors! The blade and handle are covered in a red substance. Is this blood? It could be the mold again. That'd be my guess. Why is it here? Scissors. Don't tell me Kashima is. Michiho bites her tongue, though it's clear what she's going to say next. Did Kashima drop this? Take it with you. What happened? Michio clings to my arm suddenly. What in the world? What in tarnation? Do you feel that? There's something dangerous nearby, staring at us. It must be Kashima. Oh, cool. I know I'm like covering her face, but you can't actually see it. It's just like shadow exactly where the webcam cuts off the image. So you can't see any eyes or anything. Oh, actually, what am I saying? I can so easily just do this. See? That's the image. I can hear the voice. Voice? What voice? The voice is saying something. You... Kami Ocean Jimon Abe. Michio? Yukami Ocean Jimon Abe. Keep saying the same thing. You good? Yeah. Just not feeling so good. Sorry for worrying you. I'll just head back to the dorm. You should probably not be alone right now. Great timing. The bus back to school just arrived. You're gonna get yourself killed. Hey, wait! I'm still not done talking to you! Michiho ignores me and walks to the bus stop on the opposite side of the road. She gets on without so much as a second glance. But isn't she exactly following the rumor now? She rushes back to school and then the last girl got killed in front of the school. What's up with her? She said she's not feeling too well. Looks like she sensed someone's presence. No way, Kashima? Maybe. They're not here. Maybe they're inside the cemetery? Follow Sho's gaze and find a door leading to the cemetery. Hey, old man, let's keep the scissors. They might be connected to the spirit. Good thinking. Hairdressing scissors. Interesting. Side entrance next to the cemetery's nameplate. It's open even at night. Even though it's open late, I don't think I'd be inclined to visit if I didn't have business here. Okay. Vehicle gates shut tight. Oh, Daen. I see the characters now. Daen. Is that really what the word for graveyard is? I wonder if I ever knew. Daen cemetery. Huh. We learned something today. It's literally the characters for spirit and park. So cemetery is a spirit park. Inspecting it closely, there's about a 1 centimeter gap between the gate boards. Should be able to peek inside. You might get scissors in your eyes, though. Let's not peek yet. Let's just go in through. Sho and I head inside. We walk amongst the tombstones. Cemetery isn't large, probably half the size of the schoolyard. This place is packed with tombstones, the dead supposedly slumbering beneath. However, I hear the sound of the wind blowing from time to time. Can't help but wonder if that sound is actually the wailing of the restless deceased. Oh, creepy. There's something about Japanese graveyards that is so much creepier to me than European ones, but it could just be because of Fatal Frame. I could be very biased because of Fatal Frame. Hold up a sec, old man. Sho suddenly halts his steps. He fixes his gaze on the graves. Can't see clearly because it's freaking dark as shit out here, but see the name written on that one? Looks like it says Kashima. With how many graves are in this place, it's hard to tell which he's referring to. Let's look around. Okay. This one has fresh flowers on it. Never heard of a tradition like this before. Numerous small boxes. Can you look inside? That seems like rude to do, though. Decorated in ornate lettering. Must be the names of brands. 3-cut, king cutter, and dart edge. They're like scissor brands? I haven't heard of any of these brands before. Cutter and edge, though. Could they be brands of blades or something? We'll know more once we open the boxes. Open. It's so light, as if there's nothing inside. Hey, old man, do you hear that? Indeed, I do hear a strange sound. Don't tell me this is the sharp metallic sound from the rumor. The sound is getting closer. My body's completely tensed up, hard to breathe. Scissor legs! Holy shit! That's definitely... We're screwed! What should we do? Gibathef. The scissors are breaking through. Out of the blue, I feel pain and discomfort as a foreign object has been shoved into my arm. What's wrong? My arm hurts so bad it's like being stabbed by a sharp blade. Give it back. The scissors. Give her the scissors. Oh, look at that! That's so creepy! What's up with your arm? I have no idea. Pretty sure this is Kashima's doing. We need to do something or else I'll be killed. Whoa, what should I do? Hurting pretty bad. I can't really move. What do we do? She says give it back. I think she doesn't like that we took her scissors. Whoa, show us 43. Damn, dude. You're doing all the work. Do we need to put an offering back at her grave? Okay, try the scissors. Wait, we have the box in our hands still? Yeah, we probably just need to put the box back. Put the scissors in the box and place it at Kashima's grave again. This should be good enough, right? I returned the scissors. Sho places the box holding the scissors in front of the grave. Kashima mutters something before disappearing into the darkness. Okay, do not mess with her scissors. Got it. This looks like the right choice. Nice. How's your arm? She's gone. I guess so, yeah. How's your arm? Completely fine. Whew. The scissors are gone. The heck? You don't have a single scratch on you. What's going on here? No idea. Those scissors might have been an illusion created by Kashima's resentment. Though the pain I felt earlier was definitely real, so we can conclude that the curse of hers is quite dangerous. With that said, we shouldn't spend another second here. Let's leave this cemetery, quick. We don't know whether she's going to attack us again. Read the name on the grave at least, though. Does that say Tokushima? No, that's deer, isn't it? Shiwashima? Oh god, let me wait. Hold on. Yeah, it's deer. Shikashima? What did they say the name was again? This says the family Shikashima, so it doesn't say a first name. It's like they put families together in a grave, family members. So it's like that grave is, that unit is for the whole family of Shikashima. Fuck, what was her name? We were talking about it. Kashima. Oh, it has to be Kashima then. Yeah. I guess it's not Shikashima, but Kashima. Maybe the onyomi for deer is ka? Oh yeah, it is ka. Shika, kasegi, ka, doku, shika. That's all the ways you can read that first character. Is the character in Baka? Oh my god, I never realized. The ka in Baka is deer? The characters for Baka is horse and deer? What? How did I never realize? Basically just calling someone a donkey, I guess. Huh. Well, there you go. Kashima. The deer family. But yeah, it says Kashima Ke. So house Kashima no haka. So the grave of the Kashima family. Okay, let's get out of here. We should be okay here, right? No, his bus stop is Kashima's domain. We better get further away. Plus, I want to check out the next stop as well. Oh, nice! There's a bus coming across the street. Oh no, we're going back? We haven't checked out the third stop, though. Might be teeth there. Nice collectible teeth. That should give us a bit of breathing room. Is she gonna chase us like the rumor said? Oh, it's Daimon. Sho starts talking on his phone. Well, that's typically bad etiquette when you're on public transport. It is. We're the only passengers. The driver probably doesn't want to make a fuss. Old man Daimon and Watanabe are in the infirmary. Watanabe? This bus is going to the school, so we can just meet up with them there. Ai-chan? Before long, the bus arrives in front of the academy. Wait. Dare? Ah, hello. Someone is coming this way. The boy from earlier. He has something to keep ghosts away in his hand. Looks like you've encountered a spirit, Dr. Gabu. I can see it with my left eye. There are traces of the spirit on your arm. He's probably talking about the curse I got from Kashima. That is cool, though, that he can actually see it then if he knows it's the arm. His strange phrasing aside, this boy clearly sees something. I'm impressed that you survived, but keep this in mind. You can't rely on miracles forever. Let me warn you one more time. Give up. Hey, shithead. Cut the bullshit. What do you want, you bastard? Shut your mouth, you lout. It's heartbreaking to see the renowned spirit doctor has a delinquent as his assistant. Oh, shut the fuck up. You're deficient in intelligence, spiritual capacity, and even character. You're nothing more than an insult? At that moment, the boy stiffens. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Departed got your tongue? I ended up thinking about them, just imagining those myriad feet creeping around, that nodular body. Disgusting. Hey, do you hate bugs or something? Don't you say that taboo word in front of me! Sorry. Apologies for coming undone. Oh, so he wanted to say insect. Speaking of, where is Student Council Vice President Kinukawa? She parted ways with us midway. She went back to the dorm. How odd. I saw her getting off the bus, but she went to the school, not the dorm. Come again. Michiho wasn't acting like herself earlier. I got a bad feeling about this. Beware, the departed's malevolence is greater than you imagine. Do not dismiss my advice. It's for your own good and the well-being of those around. The well-bill. I shall take my leave. You're not giving us that charm that you made? Oh, I should have asked his name. For now, we'll just call him Edgelord. Infirmary. I was like, oh man, are we gonna investigate the school again? But I like that we're like going to different places outside the school. Infirmary time. Daimon and Moe are waiting inside. Oh, Moe Watanabe? Oh. Sorry I'm late, Gabu. I'll be joining your... You okay? No need to worry. I've always been in bad shape. This isn't anything new. Don't tell me to give up. You're not the only one chasing the departed. Right. We're as frustrated as you. How is the investigation going? I tell them all the information we've gathered up to this point. Slit-mouthed Kashima, huh? Been a while since I last heard that name. I heard it used to be a hot topic 5 years ago. Do you know anything? Not really. That all happened before I started working here. Miss Sakamoto may know something, though. She's been here for ages. Unfortunately, it's already so late. I doubt she's still here. Except she is. She apparently has some work to do. Saw her in the faculty room earlier. Sakamoto, huh? She hates me. I doubt getting info out of her is going to be a simple task. Hey, old man. How about asking Nakamatsu to look into Kashima? He's at the mansion, isn't he? Put him to work. That's a good option. Eita may find some useful information on the internet. I'll call him before we head out. Contact Eita by selecting talk. Oh, cool. Let's do that then, before we forget. Call home. Hello. Eita dakedo. Is that you, Mr. Gabu? Yeah, you must have been waiting for my call. Why'd you wait until now? I was getting bored. Scrolling through forums almost left the place, you know? I calmed Eita down and explained the current situation. That must be rough. So it's my turn now, huh? What do you want me to look into? Let's chat first. Kujo Mansion at night is so freaking creepy. This building is so old and spacious. I feel like something's gonna pop out. You get used to it. Really? I want you to solve this case before I have to get used to anything like that. Kashima. Find any information related to Slit-mouthed Kashima. Okay, give me a sec. Chotto mate. Checking it out. There's a post about Slit-mouthed Kashima in the H-City Spirits thread. Looks like it was a really hot topic in the past. Is there any new information there? This pretty much lines up with the rumor you told me earlier, but this post includes a story about a student who became the Kashima in the rumors. It's from an unknown source though, no telling if it's true or something, someone just posting garbage. That's fine. Who supposedly is Kashima? Dei Kashima, there we go. Female student from Konoehara Academy who killed herself 5 years ago. Unfortunately, it doesn't say anything about why she did that. So this female student became Slit-mouthed Kashima due to a grudge from her life. I need to find out what Dei Kashima's grudge is. Okay. Check if there's any Konoehara Academy students who won a gold prize in any kind of competition. It doesn't have to be recent. Events from years ago are fine too. Okay, give me a sec. Chotto mate. Got it. Could only find one though. That's fewer than I thought. School's a prep school, so they're not all that invested in club activities. Who's the winner? Megumi Manabe. She won a gold prize in an art contest. What about her? She might be the next target. Can you find her address or phone number? I hope we can contact her. That would be tough to track down since it's private information. Just having a potential lead on Gold Prize's identity is a win in my book. Let's assume Manabe is Gold Prize and proceed with the investigation. We can ask Doryo and Michiho, maybe? I don't think I've done this one yet. Kashima is said to be the girl's spirit. That's all I could find quickly. The internet has a lot of information, but it's not omniscient. Omniscient? Is that how you say it? Talk to you later. Bye! Janet! Dei Kashima, student who may be Kashima, Megumi Manabe, gold prize. Both of them attended Konoehara 5 years ago. I'd be unlikely to find a current student who has useful information about them. Yeah, 5 years is just apart from Sakamoto. But Sakamoto's been at this school for a long time. Her knowledge might be key. Hell yeah. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. I was trying to get here. Okay. Let's go see Sakamoto. There she is. Judging by all the papers, she's probably pulling overtime. Still investigating ghosts, Mr. Gabu? What business do you have here? Just letting you know ahead of time, you're not going to find any spiritual phenomena here. There's something I want to ask you. Can you not see I'm busy? You're interrupting me. Please get out. Wait, someone's life is at stake. There might be more victims, like Horikoshi. She seems extra worried. The day you were investigating her, she disappeared. You're claiming a spirit did that? Exactly as you say, Hanako killed her. Even though the headmaster told me to keep it a secret, I've got no choice. I have to play that card to have any hope of convincing her. Mr. Gabu, I don't believe in the supernatural. Do you expect me to simply take your word on that? This is precisely why I was against the headmaster's idea of appointing you as teacher here. And my stance hasn't changed. Your background, ability, looks, none of them are suitable for our venerable institution. Do you need to be good looking to be a teacher? You're unfit for our school. Yeah. Oh, so you're aware of it. Let me be perfectly clear. I cannot stand your presence. Damn, she just went there, huh? This is going about as well as I expected. However, you said someone's life is at stake and I can't just ignore that. It has nothing to do with my beliefs or my feelings about you. This is about my core morality as a human being. A teacher has to set an example for their students. So are you gonna help us? Mm-hmm. What do you want to ask me? No chatting. Okay, gotcha. Ooh, your wristwatch necklace with rabbits on them. Yes. Do you like rabbits? I'm not gonna answer such a private question. I'm just feeling a little nostalgic. Yeah, first game, rabbits. My late sister really loved rabbits, that's all. Oh, I see. Okay, let's start with Day Kashima. How unfortunate and imprudent. Imprudent? I want to know what happened then. What happened to Day Kashima? I've forgotten about it? It's only been 5 years though. Wouldn't you remember if someone killed themselves in the school? What kind of adult would be interested in a ghost story concocted by some kids? She's dodging. That's the ghost story that was the talk of the campus 5 years ago. I don't really know the details since I'm not interested. What about Megami Manabe, the gold prize? She's an alumnus who won a gold prize in an art contest 5 years ago. Ah, she knows her. I don't really remember. It's been 5 years. She froze for a moment there. She's hiding something she doesn't want to talk about. But right now, she's not willing to divulge. Say, Mr. Gabu, you should read the school newspaper from back then. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. They did do an article, didn't they? On Kashima. Library. Cool. That's a good idea, thank you. So I'll look around. A wooden book storage cabinet with a glass door seems to store special books that aren't allowed to leave the school premises. School newspaper. Oh, this is it. First thing I checked. Inside, I find original copies of the newspapers placed in chronological order. Rumors about Kashima were making the rounds 5 years ago. I find 2 articles that look promising. Miss K's death, the revenge of the dead. Miss K from the 3rd year is said to have disappeared from the main gate, according to a person who witnessed the event. I saw a bunch of scissors poking out of Miss K's body. She didn't look alive to me. For some reason, police completely disregarded the brave witness testimony and treated this case as a simple missing persons case. Sadly, it appears we'll never know the truth. Just before her death, Miss K went to a cemetery to visit Kashima's grave to pay respect to her after recent suicide. The 2 of them didn't get along so well, so many assumed she only went there to score some brownie points with her teacher. If Kashima held some resentment against her, she would have definitely seen through her, and she would have definitely taken revenge. Considering the way Miss K was killed and how her corpse went missing, one would not be surprised to think it was the work of something supernatural. It seems obvious that Miss K was murdered by the late Kashima's grudge. So Miss K is someone else again? There's 2 Kashimas? This one seems to have important information. I feel bad, but I'm gonna need to borrow this without permission. Okay. Is Miss S's disappearance the dead's doing? Word around school is that Miss S has gone missing. A search warrant has been issued and police are currently investigating the case. Miss S was last seen in front of the gymnasium. Rumor has it she was trying to run away from something, looking back over her shoulder several times as she ran. She fled inside the gymnasium and was... I'm saying it wrong. Gymnasium. That's it. Gymnasium. And was never seen again. Police checked the building, and yet there was no trace of Miss S. Miss Smulders. The reasons are obvious. There's no way she would be found. Kashima's grudge killed Miss S, so her corpse would have disappeared from this world, same as what happened to Miss K. To normal people, these articles might seem like nothing more than groundless rumors, but when you dig deeper, we actually have some solid evidence since Miss K's and Miss S cases have many things in common. Both of them third years, both of them in art club, both of them didn't get along with Kashima, both of them visited her grave. Kashima might have turned into Slit-mouthed Kashima and claimed vengeance. Note Kashima's spirit form is Slit-mouthed Kashima, similar to the Slit-mouthed woman. Okay. Put the newspaper archive back on the bookshelf. What a tacky article. They tried to pursue the truth. They had a couple of facts, yeah. Okay. Let's check all the other things now. Checkout counter, nothing unusual. I've never been to a library before. Being around this many books makes me sleepy. Books about plants are arranged on this shelf. Complete collection of edible plants kind of catches my attention.
Yoshi.
This bookshelf is filled with all sorts of encyclopedias and pictorial books. Pick up a random book and open it, only to discover that a worm has nibbled on some of the pages. Do they even take care of these books? Not like I care that much, but still. Yeah, weird. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go back. Call Eta. He might be able to look into these names. Yes, victims. It'll be difficult to find out more than what was written on the newspaper. People 5 years ago didn't really use the internet the way we do now. You might have better luck asking Konohara Academy students. Okay. Anyone else here? Was that talk? Oh yeah. It's so annoying to be stuck in here when there are spirits around. If only the chief editor would give me the okay, I'd be accompanying you. Maybe eventually. Let's see. Could we talk to Sakamoto again about the articles? I show Sakamoto the 2 newspaper articles. According to this article, students K and S were killed by Kashima. Do you know anything about them? Let's see. I remember who K was supposed to be. The name of the student who disappeared in front of the school gate was Erika Kamio. What kind of student was Kamio? She was bright, mood maker, if you will. She was a little bit too carefree, though. I often scolded her for it. How about S? No clue, never interacted with her. But there were some students with the initial S in the art club. It'd be nice if we had a way to check their names from them. Just refer to the graduation yearbook. Ah, students' names and clubs are written in it. Where is it? You're quite fortunate today. Yearbooks are usually stored in the office, but I happen to have it with me today. Why? One of the students borrowed it. They returned it today. Huh. Looks like another student is interested in the graduation yearbook from 5 years ago. Huh, I can't help but wonder. Yeah, who borrowed it from you? I'll just tell you the name of the student since I'm certain you'd return to pester me for it later. Abe from 3A. There you go, Mr. Gabu. Sakamoto gives up the yearbook. Oh, picks it up. The yearbook's quite elegant, with the emblem of Konohara Academy engraved on its red cover. Let's check out 2 S's. Okay, let's find the art club. Erika Kamio, who died prior to graduation, also has her name listed. How kind of them allowing a student who died a violent death to still graduate. that's the case, S's name should be here too. I begin to list down all the art club students that begin with an S. 3 candidates. The first is Hikari Shida, Saiko Shinohara, Miho Shinji. One of them must be student S who disappeared in the gymnasium, and if the rumors are true, she was killed by Kashima. A note was slipped into the yearbook. It's a torn bit of paper with some things scribbled on it. Rumor has it Miss S, who disappeared in the gymnasium 5 years ago, still haunts the place. The wall in the storage room is dyed with black stains. They are traces of regret left by the dead. Vengeful spirits make their appearance known to those who take interest in them. Never touch the stain. Let's do it. This is the case the school newspaper mentioned. Rumor has it her spirit appears in the gymnasium storage room. The note doesn't end there. Kashima's truth is intertwined with the art club from 5 years prior. Therefore, to unearth her past, we need to thoroughly inspect the art rooms in the old and new building alike. The art room in the old building in particular requires heavy scrutiny. Kashima used to while away her time there? Often in the past. I don't know what that's saying. While away your time? However, the building wasn't in use at the time, so what business would she have there? What kind of truth lies thence? My left eye shall discern it soon enough. The writer of this note, Abe, is clearly looking into Kashima. He seems to have homed in on the heart room, since Kashima and the others used to be an art club. I have no idea who the hell this Abe dude is, but he clearly knows what he's doing. Why don't we examine the art room ourselves? Right, I'm also curious about the gymnasium and the storage room. Can we not? My word, how can a supposedly mature adult allow themselves to get so worked up over some ghost rumors? I'll never understand it. It's my job. Can you tell me where the art room and gymnasium are? God, it's such a difficult word for me and I don't know why. There are art rooms on the second floor. In both the new and old buildings. Okay, just above the music room. Ah, gotcha. I know where it is. Near the special building, take these keys. Ooh, thank you. There's no light in the gymnasium. Wait, it's not in use? That's true. I don't understand why, but the light there acts strangely whenever night falls. We've asked the vendor to inspect it, but they never came. Well, it only happens at night, so thankfully it doesn't interfere with classes and club activities. I guess I'll be relying on my trusty flashlight. Okay. Almost forgot. Can I borrow this yearbook? Sure. Handle it with care. You're going to pay compensation if you get it dirty. Cool. That was lots of information and progress. What would I want to do? I'm really interested in the art rooms, but a gymnasium being pitch black is also very interesting. I pull out the key I borrowed and unlock the door. Didn't she say the light's not on at night? Do you think it's because of, Perhaps. Chills rack my spine. I have a very bad feeling about this. There's no turning back now. Oh shit. Nani? Kono kankaku. I feel strange chills and an intense pressure the moment I enter the gymnasium. It's so suffocating in here. Hello. The departed's laugh is ringing in my head. Is this also a part of their curse? Staying here for too long won't do me any good. I better end the investigation quickly. Cursed places. Once you enter a cursed place, your spirit will decrease even if you simply stand in the area. And you can't run. Keep a watchful eye on your spirit gauge and escape from danger. The source of the curse. When places are cursed, there's always a source. Explore the vicinity while paying close attention to your remaining spirit. Okay. A door that leads to backstage. Oh yeah, I can't run. That's so weird. Oh god, I am not that strong. Doesn't look like the root of the curse is here. What do you want to find? Like some kind of voodoo doll? Something small falls to the floor. Ooh, blackened tooth. I can feel severe chills radiating from my palm. Is the severe cold being generated by this tooth a curse? Don't you think this thing's the reason we're getting worn out? Yeah, I think so. There's only one thing to do with this then. Sho snatches the cursed tooth and slams it to the floor. He breaks it. The cursed tooth shatters into pieces. Ooh. Nice, dude. I hear a frustrated scream, then my chills subside. How's that? It was an impulsive decision, I know, but everything worked out pretty alright. Stop-a-p-p-ping the curse. In order to stop the curse, you need to shatter the cause of the phenomenon, the cursed tooth. Find the cursed tooth hidden in the cursed place and break it. Okay. Yeah. Easy enough. Storage. That's the emergency exit, so I guess I'll go here first. The stain! Inside the room, all kinds of sports equipment for PE class have been arranged. It seems like the storage room. This place doesn't feel right. Let's just hurry up and finish whatever we need to do here. Oh, it's a big face! I thought this was like the shoulders and like a silhouette, and this was the head. But now I see it's a huge face. Let's look everywhere else first. A sloppily folded mat. Is it just me or is there some dark object moving behind the shadow of the mat? Yeah, turn it over. You could have just ignored it. Might be a tooth. Put my feet on the vaulting box in front of me with one hand on the mat. And then I swiftly flip it over. Bugs. A massive swarm of black things bursts out, scattering everywhere. They were bugs, weren't they? Probably. I find something on the mat. Yay! I pick it up. It's an airy tooth. Thank you. Hey, spirit increased. Awesome. I like getting rewarded for checking everything. Feels good. I keep forgetting I need to buy one of these. I need to like sit on it for my lower back and my hips. A few large rubber balls are lined up here. Don't they usually use these for core training? Exactly. My school doesn't have this, but I know about it. Well, here goes. There are black stains across the wall. Is this what Abe was referring to with that bit about the walls dyed with black stains in his note? He surely examined it well. It looks like the black stains are oozing out from the wall. What's causing this? Dust? Defective building materials? Mold? Even after examining it closely, I still can't tell what it is. Hey, old man, that stain kind of resembles a face, don't you think? Now that he mentions it, the stain does kind of look like a human face. Abe mentioned this in his note. The wall in the storage room is dyed with black stains. They are traces of regret left by the dead. Vengeful spirits make their appearance known to those who take interest in them. Never touch the stain. Oh, we can just touch it. Let's do it. I step further inside, approaching the stains. Come on, man. It said never to touch them. I can't help it. I have to know. I cautiously extend my fingers and touch the stain. Will a vengeful spirit really appear? Nothing happened. Stupid rumor. I hear something. The sound of someone moaning, I think. Oh! Whoa! Damn, before I know it, she's already there. Female student with scissors piercing both of her eyes. Is this the vengeful spirit from the rumor? That's cool. Is it just me or are the scissors piercing through their heads strangely huge? This could be the spirit of student S who went missing in the gymnasium. The fact that she appears this way means... What are we gonna do? Escape? We're looking for the truth behind Kashima. We can't leave now. I was gonna run if I could. I think I'm gonna die. Am I dead? I'm pretty sure you're dead. No way. What should I do? Show the yearbook, maybe? Seems a little too early. What did the newspaper say again? A was K's death, the revenge of the dead, and Mrs. S is dear. Oh yeah, so she must be Miss S. Let's show her newspaper B. Killed by Kashima. 79% for Gabu, and for Sho 62. Okay. Tell her what happened. Point to the cause of death. Okay, let's see what that does. If you're the student in this article, did you die by Kashima's hands? Hate, afraid, Kashima. Kashima had something to do with her death. Looks like this was the right choice. Woohoo! Don't know, who am I? She sure did ask that, yeah. So we have 3 names to choose from, right? Hikari Shida, Ayako Shinohara, or Miho Shinji? Trying to think what would be more of like a horror game name. Shinohara, maybe? 79%. 62. What if we team up? 82. I don't think it's Miho because we have a Michiho. So that's too close. I'm gonna go with Shinohara. Shanena. Show her the yearbook. Your name is written in the album. Saiko Shinohara from Art Club. Can't remember. Okay, that wasn't it. A chill runs through our bodies. The name isn't ringing any bells. Okay, let's try again. So I guess Shinohara, right? Gonna try Hikari. I couldn't really find anything in the files. You're Hikari Shida from the art club. Don't know. So it's the Miho name? Oops. 6 damage. Ooh. Okay. Third one's a charm. He only has a 60% chance though. That's right. He has a lot of health points anyway. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. Shows a nervous wreck, drops the book. Maybe if I try again now, his rating is higher. 82. Sho points at the name in the yearbook, trying to let her know her name. Come on, you can do it, Sho. See this album? You're Miho Shinji from the art club. I'm Miho. It's funny that I was like, it's not Miho because we have a Michiho. Looks like this is the right choice. Nice. Victim S, the ghost of Miho Shinji, disappears. Something lying on the ground where the spirit stood earlier. A folded piece of note paper. Adorable pink paper. Dear Mr. Hirose, I'm so happy when I got the birthday present from you. I really treasure it, and it really tells me how you feel about me. Because you're an adult, you can't say the words, right? Oh no, is she in a relationship with a teacher or something? That's fine with me. I can feel that our hearts are connected. I love you as much as you love me. It's a shame my graduation is still so far away. Once I graduate, we will no longer be student and teacher. We can stand beside one another as equals. My mother will surely love you. I want to build a happy family with you one day. Do you get my feelings? I don't need an answer because I already know how you feel. I love you, Mr. Hirose. I love you so, so much. This looks like a love letter, one that is addressed to a teacher. Man, I normally crap on someone overdoing the lovey-dovey vibes with their note, but this time it's actually supposed to be a love letter. Building a happy family together? This chick sure is getting ahead of herself. Shit's pure terror. I turned to the spot where the ghost was standing. Did Miho Shinji write this? Ooh, vision time? A sudden dizziness sends me reeling. This feeling. No way. A vision is projected into my brain. Here we go. The art room. In my mind, I see 3 girls talking in what looks like an art room. Why did you call us here, Manabe? That's the girl who won the gold prize. I have prep class soon. Quit your whining, I read this letter already. That bitch slipped this into the teacher's sketchbook. So, S? Seriously? Are they dating or what? What are you gonna do, Manabe? You love him, don't you? He's gonna be hers at this rate. Ugh, shut up. I know that already. I made up my mind. I'm gonna do the thing. For real? Both you and him are gonna be in such deep shit if you do that. Oh, come on, Shinji. Manabe's already made up her mind, you know. We're her friends, so we should support her decision, right? Fine. Kameo and I will be hiding then. Make sure you're ready to capture the crucial moment, okay? Okay. This is how I'm gonna take him back. What do we do with this letter, though? Keep it, Shinji. We may be able to use it in our... Oh, so Shinji didn't write it. In case our plan fails. So it's like 3 mean girls and someone who was in... And 2... One of the 3 main mean girls was in love with the teacher. Someone else was in love with the teacher too. And they intercepted the note. And then we're gonna do something with her. The vision fades, as does my dizziness. My heart rate is returning to normal too. The 3 girls I saw just now were Manabe, Kameo, and Shinji. So Kameo was the one who died. Yeah. So Kameo is dead. Shinji died here in the gymnasium. But Manabe won the gold prize. So now it's her turn to die. Hey old man, you okay? I'm fine, just feeling a little lightheaded. Alright, still, don't overdo it. Should I tell Sho about what I saw? I'm not entirely sure what was really happening, though. I'll gather more information to avoid leading him down the wrong train of thought. That was awesome. I'm glad I did that. Well, looks like I looked at everything here. I'm gonna go back to the infirmary for a sec. Because we're hurt. And I want to save. And I have 2 teeth. Wait. Trade. You got some new stuff? Ooh, yeah! Mifune Temple Straw Doll. Dorman Village. Okay, let's see what they do. Reduce 2 action costs. Nice. Acquiring this item will cause Daruma Gore to lose its effect. Oh. So they replaced the other item. Reduce 2 damage from suspensive acts and events. Shrine Guardian loses its effect. Increase success rate during suspensive acts by 15. Lucky Rabbit Pouch will go. And Bag Enhancement plus 2. Success rate 3%. Let's see what I have. I need to look at my inventory. How do I do that? Let's go here. Oh. No, it wasn't that. Abe wrote something about the new building's art room. Yeah. Menu. That's what I was thinking. So right now I have favorite bag 2%. Okay. Stethoscope plus 2 dex. Oh, here. -1 damage during... Oh, so they're just like -1 action cost. So -1 goes to -2. -1 damage goes to -2. And 10% goes to 15. I think it was. That's awesome. Okay, so they're all good to replace. Back to the infirmary in that case. And then I will pee, finally. The whole cup of tea is in my bladder. Trade. Okay, what do I want first? I think I want the success rate to go up. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Then I save. Okay. Time to pee finally. Okay. I am now armed with a nice cup of coffee. It is decaf though, but it's still nice. It's still tasty. Okay. What was I doing? We just traded an item, right? Right, we did the gymnasium, so now we're gonna check out the art rooms. With one crisp twist of the key, the door to the art room opens. Blank canvases are placed on the shelf. I lean in closer and a moldy scent hits my nostrils. This building sure is moist, huh? Not a fan. The paintings are stored on a shelf so that they don't overlap. They probably wanted to let the paint dry. When I look at the top drawing, I note that the edges of the paper have been eaten by moths. I don't get it. This drawing isn't that old. How is it already moth-eaten? Yeah, weird. Several easels surround the short podium. This is where an art model usually stands, for new drawings and that sort of thing. There's nothing on top of the podium, and the canvases are all blank. Storage. This is where we saw the rumor vision. There's a rough sketch on the desk. It probably has been here for quite a while, judging from the dust on the face and shoulders. Oh, a bust? There are some art supplies on the shelf, probably used for class. I shouldn't touch them without a reason. Easels in the back. There are a lot of coloring materials inside the cupboard. In particular, there's a lot of red. Makes me wonder what they've been drawing. Hey, old man. There's something behind this cupboard. I saw a glimpse of it thanks to the flashlight. Is that a metal pencil case? Can you pick it up? Nah, stick wouldn't fit in there, much less my arm. We gotta move the cupboard. Except this thing is so heavy. Maybe we can move it if we work together. Let's give it a shot. Hell yeah! Leave the muscle work to me. I place my hands on the left edge and shows on the right. On 3. 3, 2, 1. That's not on 3. When Sho and I synchronize our effort, the thing moves. Nice work. Here's the case. The pencil case I received from Sho is an elegant item pressed into from a solid brass plate. Its owner's name is engraved upon it. Sosuke Hirose. We read that name before, didn't we? It holds a brown pencil and a blue pencil. They're from a brand I've never heard of before. I'm guessing they're used for sketching. In order to test my hunch, I tried to scribble using the pencil to see if I could detect any difference. I see. The brown pencil feels a bit smoother than the blue. Seems like the pencils have different lead, so they feel different. Maybe they're used for different things. If you're that interested in them, just keep the case, old man. I should hold on to it. I do have to bring it back to the owner. You think someone just lost their case behind that heavy-ass cupboard? You're way too much of a do-gooder sometimes. Okay, 2 separate pencils. Interesting. Anything else? I think that's it. Okay. Well, then I guess now we should go to the old one. I return to the old building once again. Unreal things often occur here, as I experienced during the entire Hanako ordeal. May as well declare it a haunted building. Haunted places usually have some history, some kind of unsavory events that transpired there. So, did something like that happen in this old building? Let's hurry up and do whatever we gotta do here quickly. This place is bad news. I don't want to stay here for too long. Let's go straight to the art room, no detours. Sho has a valid point. We've all accepted that this investigation will be life-threatening, but that doesn't mean we should take unnecessary risks. Let's examine what we came to examine and get out of here pronto. You got it! Let's see if it's any different. The shelf is quite dusty. Guess it's been neglected for some time. Nothing inside. Something on top of the shelf. A teeth. I reach up and grab the thing Sho spotted. A sketch pad. Oh. Why is it here when the old building isn't used for classes? I flip the sketch pad open. The book is filled with drawings of flowers. Hydrangea? I have no idea. Bellflowers and cosmos. The rest of the book is blank. Let me see. Yeah, sure. I hand the sketchpad to Sho. I direct my attention towards the back of the art room while he's checking out the pad. Ooh. The only thing that catches my eye is a canvas and an easel. Why is the canvas just sitting there? Why wasn't it put away? It's as if someone is still using this art room. Not surprising, though. You can focus on drawing without getting interrupted here. What was that? What was that sound? It sounded oddly familiar. The doll's walking around? A female doll wearing a red dress emerges from the darkness. Set into her broken face are a pair of sparkling crimson eyes staring straight at me. Gah. No matter how hard I try to speak, I can only let out a hoarse groan, as if a piece of cloth has been stuffed inside my mouth. Meanwhile, Sho keeps examining the sketchpad, unaware of the doll's presence. Once again, it's as if I'm the only one who can see her. Oh, she can't speak either. Hand. Handed back. The doll grabs my arm with her cracked right hand. My vision goes blurry. My consciousness is fading. Is she trying to show me something? Oh, she's showing you a vision? Damn, that's cool. What are you drawing, teacher? What's that? A flower? What do you want, Manabe? Say, you gave something to her, didn't you? Do you love her? It's not like that. I simply want to support her future endeavors and dreams. Oh, go out with me then. I put my all into winning that gold prize so that you'd love me back. What are you saying? Don't joke around like that with your teacher. I'm not joking around though. I'm being serious. Hey, what are you... Damn. I love you. What's gotten into you, Manabe? Get away from me and put your clothes back on. I told you, I'm serious. Oh, but he's actually... not... Oh, someone blackmailed him. Or they're just doing it to bully the girl who wrote the pink note. The pink love letter. The vision is gone and so is the female doll. I just witnessed the student trying to seduce her teacher. Since he called her Manabe, that means Manabe must be gold prize. Which also means that vision I just saw must be from 5 years ago. But I still don't understand. Why did that doll only show this vision to me? Plus, if it's Manabe from 5 years ago, she wouldn't even be at the school anymore, right? So why would the note say that She's the next victim. Hey, old man. What are you spacing out for? Let's get the heck out of here. Okay. What are we gonna do with the sketch pad? Take it with us. Female doll appeared when I put my hands on the sketch pad, which makes me think it's connected to Kashima's case. Let's bring it with us. Okay, cool.
これは
A can? Paint? A small iron bucket. Do they use this to wash paintbrushes? I inspect it just in case, but there's nothing inside. Look at all these pebbles lying around. Nothing that catches my eye, though. Pebbles?
よし
There's a blank canvas on the easel. There shouldn't be anyone using this place anymore. Who put this here? I don't like the fact that this is here. Don't you dare say that a spirit did this. There must be a tooth in there. One corner of the wall is dented and cracked. Black mold is growing through the cracks. Looking closely, there's something small stuck in one of the cracks. Try to pull it out and it clatters to the floor. A tooth. Thank you. A roller cabinet. When I open it, I'm greeted by the dank, musty odor of mold. Kind of smells like ink. I direct my flashlight at the inside, though there's nothing there. Oh, that sounded like something just collapsed. A loud sound came from the other side of the door. Something falling and breaking. Yeah. Someone pushing over a cabinet or something. The art storage room is pitch black. I can't see anything inside, heightening my other senses. As a result, my hyper-focused hearing causes my pulse to pound in my ears. Squelchy, squelchy! There's a wet sloshing, a plopping sound. And the sound of clothes rustling. A girl whispers to her teacher in a sensual voice. There's something in the back of the room. I slowly guide my flashlight towards the presence. Wait, isn't that Michiho? What it illuminates is a mangled, monstrous creature. Her mouth is slit from ear to ear. She's also got sharp, pointed fingers resembling scissors. Whatever she is, she's not Slit-mouthed Kashima. The thing looks entirely different from the entity I saw at the cemetery. What is going on? Her tentacle-like tongue wraps around the broken plaster statue. She licks it repeatedly, over and over. She then sweetly whispers into the statue's ear. What happened to her? You love me too, right? Love me more than her? She's too preoccupied with the statue to even notice our presence. This is a great opportunity to run away. But wait. Her distinctive white hair. Her outfit. That is Michiho Kinukawa? Is she being possessed by a spirit? If that's the case, that explains her malformed appearance and lewd behavior with the statue. Why are you not answering? Call my name. She's pleading to the statue, her voice hoarse. Her name. She's transfixed by the plaster statue. There's a possibility I can trigger a reaction and distract her. What is her name? It sounds like what Manabe did. Manabe! Her twisted arm in the back, so cool. She's not responding. The statue's still got a firm hold of her. I guess my voice didn't reach her. Well then, Michiho, right? Really? It's Kashima? Why Kashima, though? Which one is my teach? I don't know. Possessed by Kashima, Michiho lets out a scream before collapsing to the floor. She's not moving at all. She's probably passed out. Her appearance returned to normal. What was that? Why? I didn't think Kashima would... I was like, it's definitely not Kashima, but apparently it is. Sho was clearly shell-shocked by the supernatural incident he just witnessed. Pull yourself together, Sho! Psh, psh. Help me get Michiho back to the infirmary. Okay. With the help of Sho, I lift Michiho onto my back. After that, we leave the old building. We'll have to go back to that storage room and see what's up. Once we return to the infirmary, we lay her down on the bed.
Mister, who is he?
Tell Daimon and Moe about what happened in the art room. How is she doing, Daimon? Her condition is fine, no injuries and her pulse is normal. I never expected that she'd get possessed by a spirit, though. Hey, old man. When do you think Kinukawa was possessed? That incident at the cemetery, most likely. I think that when Slit-mouthed Kashima that's when she must have taken over her body. She said she'd sensed her presence so strongly back then. Was that why she lost consciousness? Oh, you're already back to normal. Why am I in the infirmary? Oh, you're awake. How are you feeling? I'm fine. Why am I here? I explained the sequence of events to the confused Michiho, including what happened in the art storage room. It's probably shocking and embarrassing for her, but I have to. I'm in dire need of any information regarding Kashima. Oh, I see. So all of that wasn't a dream. You remember? Not that clearly, though. You have questions for me, don't you? What happened after we parted ways? After I got on the bus, right? I really wasn't feeling well, so I rode the bus straight back to school. But when I was about to go to the dorm, I heard that voice. What voice? The one from the rumor, you know, Yukami, Ocean, Jimon, Abe. Before long, my mind began to drift off, and I don't really remember anything afterward. Are we in the art room? The voice in my head told me to go there. Teacher's waiting in the old building's art room. Who's the teacher? They didn't say a name, but now that I think about it, it doesn't make any sense, huh? But at that time, I didn't think about it at all. So I just went to the art room. Why the statue? Her expression turns grim. Even though she was possessed, she still disgraced herself in front of others. She's flighty and free-spirited, but she's still a child. She probably doesn't want to recall it. You don't have to answer my question if you don't want to. That's not it. I have no memories of what I did to the statue, but I remember hugging a man. He was lean and quite good-looking, but nothing compared to you, though, Mr. Gabu. What you saw was a human? Correct. The moment I laid eyes on him, I couldn't control my passion. I guess that's what you call love, don't you think? I don't know. Summarizing everything I got. Led by Kashima's voice, she went to the old building. The voice told her teacher is waiting. And when she got there, she found an attractive man that was actually a statue. She felt an intense passion for him, as if she were madly in love with him. If the feelings I had belonged to Kashima, that means she was in love with this teacher. She took over my body to meet him. That's all I can say, I guess. Does that help? The girls who were bullying her must have written her a note pretending to be the teacher and be like, come meet me after school or something, and then tricked her. Maybe. So Kashima loved the teacher. Even after death, her feelings remained strong. If her feelings weren't reciprocated, that love could have turned into hatred, I think it said. Oh, I can't open the log right now. Oh, I can. If we can find out who that teacher is, that would be a big step towards discovering Kashima's grudge. I'll be going home then. As much as I want to help, I'm too tired after all that. I don't want to be a hindrance. Want me to see you to the dorm? No, it's fine. I can't trouble you more than this. But what if something happens to you? Are you worried about me? I'm flattered. Anyway, if something does happen, I'm sure you'll come save me. Bye-bye! She's a weird one. Michiho waves her hand excitedly before leaving. The heck? Does she have no shame? What a self-centered and pushy chick. I'm so close to replying, you're the one to talk, but I hold my tongue. Yeah. Shall we resume our investigation? We better take a close look at the art storage room Kinukawa was in. Yeah, there might be some clues about this teacher. Since we just had Sho help us with the cabinet, I'm gonna go back to Daimon.
承知した。
Because we might need him next or something. Okay. I only have one tooth, so I can't exchange it for anything. Let's go straight to the connecting corridor. Storage. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, Jesus! Ugh.
よし。
A shattered plaster figure is lying on the floor. When Michio was possessed by Kashima, she was hugging the statue, thinking it was her teacher. Time to inspect it. Who knows? We might find something. Upon examining it, I find something that doesn't look like the rest of the statue fragments. Ah, nice. A tooth.
ふん。
There are some art-related items inside the old shelf, and there's a gap behind it. I turn my flashlight towards the gap and find something small rolling in the back. The gap is too narrow for my arm. Even my fingers can't reach the thing. Probably be able to get it out if I had something thin to stick in there. How about a pencil? I use the item to extend my reach and fish the small thing out of the gap. Nice. Didn't think that would work. I managed to get it out. Nice. Another tooth.
よし。
Statue of someone with a muscular body. Bulky torso and arms stained with mold.
うん。
Steel cupboard, which has clearly been through some things, judging by the dents on the door. The door doesn't budge at all when I try and open it. The rail seems to be buckled. I guess it's my turn. Thanks, Daimon. Wraps his finger around the handle and gives it a forceful tug. Just like that, he easily opens the door. Way easier than opening up a patient. What's in it? A notebook. A ring binder with a fancy cover, SH, Silent Hill. There are entries written inside the binder. Looks like a diary. The letters, etched by a pencil, are filled with warmth and softness. I find some familiar names on the last page of the diary. Rei Kashima is a passionate... Oh yeah, forgot about Rei. Passionate student. Unlike other female students, her eyes are not just fixed on me, but also the work I'm doing on the canvas. Though the paintings she submits are always lacking in technique, it is easy for anyone to see that they have been painted in earnest. For me, spending quality time by myself in the old building's art room and focusing on my drawings are the happiest moments of my daily life. I told Kashima this yesterday. Then she asked me to permit her to draw next to me and promised that she wouldn't bother me. Kashima said she wanted to be a hairdresser like her mother. Scissors. Growing up with a single mother, she must really look up to her mom. I'd like to support her dreams, so I gave her hairdresser scissors on her birthday. She was really pleased with the gift and said that she considered it her treasure. I lost my favorite pencil case. Where could it have gone? I really loved the muted glow of the brass. Kashima offered to get me a new one. It was a nice thought, but an inappropriate one. It seems I've gotten way too close to her. I need to tread carefully. Kashima asked me to draw 3 of her favorite flowers: hydrangea, bellflowers, and cosmos. At her behest, I drew some rough sketches of the flowers. She should understand my feelings toward her after seeing which flower I drew first. Which one was the first again? Flower language, to convey my feelings. Quite the romantic, I see. What's the florography for hydrangea, bellflowers, and cosmos? Don't ask me, I only know about bones and muscles. Oh, the library! Yeah, there's a book there about flowers. They're the same flowers drawn on the sketchpad we found in the art room. They must be the sketches this diary was referring to. Let's see. Sketchbook. I don't see it. Oh, sketchpad. There's no details. So hydrangea is the first one. Okay. Let's just get out of here. And the book was here, I think. Now that I think about it, flower language was mentioned in the binder we found in the old building. Any books about florography here? Bingo. Bing bot. I grab a book about florography from the shelf and look for the entries about hydrangea. Blue flowers that bloom from early to midsummer. In florography, it's used to indicate frigidity, regret, and capriciousness. It's so funny because I'm literally reading a book right now about flowers and their personalities, like a horror book. And it's like the main character is kind of like a witch, super into like herbs and flowers, and each person, she attaches a flower to their personality. So she's kind of like, oh, you're kind of like bellflowers. Bluish purple flowers that bloom from summer to autumn. The florography is unwavering love. Oh, so he was in love with her. Cosmos. Before modern day cultivars became predominant, cosmos were short day plants, so the white, peach, and red flowers bloomed in autumn. It's used to represent harmony and pure heart of a maiden. Huh. This may be useful for an investigation. Let's borrow it. Okay. I don't think we're supposed to borrow books without permission, but this time I'll make an exception. Okay. I think we've done a solid job of gathering information about Kashima. At this point, we might benefit from organizing our thoughts before continuing. Yeah, let's do it. I like going back to the infirmary and like setting up before heading out again. Let's share all the information we've gathered so far. Okay, let's talk first. I also have 2 teeth, don't I? A super complicated case with a bunch of people involved, huh? Yeah, I keep mixing up all the names. In situations like this, my boss always tells me to organize the information chronologically. I guess this all started with Dei Kashima and her teacher's love affair. Kashima seemed to be blindly in love with the teacher. That love letter we found in the gymnasium makes it pretty obvious. Kashima must have written that. Her feelings sure were intense. She got a pair of scissors from him and already started thinking about marriage. But who is the teach? There may be a clue about the teacher's identity among the items we collected. Oh, we can probably check the yearbook, right? What leads us to the teacher's name? Love letter in the pencil case, notebook in the pencil case. It must be the pencil case. I would say those, maybe? The notebook probably belonged to the teacher, so the teacher had the initials SH, and he was the art teacher. And he said he lost his brass pencil case somewhere. Hold on, does that mean... Yeah, most likely the pencil case Sho and I found. Sosuke Hirose is engraved on the case, and our unknown teacher's initials are SH. The note and case belong to the same person, and that can only mean one thing. Impressive, Gabu. I agree with you. The teacher Kashima was in love with was Sosuke Hirose, the art teacher. He didn't strike me as someone who was hopelessly in love with his student, though. Even if he admired Kashima, he still maintained his distance as a teacher. Though he never let Kashima know that was what he was doing, if he made that clear, Kashima wouldn't still be clinging to her love in the afterlife. What a passionate girl. I can't believe she'd continue to love her teacher even after death. So what made her become a spirit anyway? It is strange. The dead only become spirits if they have grudges, which means that Kashima remains in this world because she's trying to avenge herself. So what's her grudge? We don't know yet, but her target's mentioned in the rumor. Wait, for real? The gold girl? The words. It's the thing she chants. Oh! Yukami Ocean Jimona Bay. It's her target. You're not making any sense. It's just a bunch of random crap. Wait, I haven't tried reading it backwards, actually. How is that pointing to anything? Sound it out and think about it, Sho. This is what she actually says. Are you Kamio Shinji Manabe? Oh, really? Kashima is searching for her fellow club members. She's definitely doing it to avenge herself. But Kamio and Shinji are... Exactly. Kashima already killed them 5 years ago. But she doesn't realize that. For her, time's probably stood still since the moment of her death. I wonder why she despises the three of them. They definitely set her up with the teacher. Or they gave her the pictures and be like, back off, he's mine. To tell you the truth about that, I was shown a strange vision on 2 different occasions when we were investigating. I recount the scenes as I saw to the other 3. The first one was Manabe scheming something after discovering Kashima's love letter. The other one was a scene of Manabe seducing the teacher, along with the sound of a shudder. Wow, a spiritual vision. That's so amazing. No wonder you're called the spirit doctor. I'll pitch that story to my Oh, come on, Watanabe. Take this more seriously. So in short, Manabe and her friends had hatched a plot to drive Kashima and the teacher apart. So that's why Kashima despises them. Correct. I have no idea what happened to Kashima and her beloved teacher after that. What the hell? That's literally the most important piece of info we need to discover. Gabu? Miss Sakamoto might know something about it. She was working here when it happened. You think she would tell me something like that? She hates my guts. With this much evidence, I don't think she can evade your questions anymore. Plus, you can always drop Mr. Konoe's name if push comes to shove. Looks like the time to unwrap the dark secret of the tragedy 5 years ago has come. Don't make me say that word so often. I have such a hard time with that word. Tragedy. That tragedy that originated with Kashima's love. Awesome! I will take Daimon with me, teacher to teacher. He might get her to talk, if necessary. What else could you possibly want from me, Mr. Gabu? I want to go home. One last question before that. I want to know the truth behind the incident 5 years ago. I tell her what I've learned about the relationship between Kashima and the teacher, as well as Manabe and the others. To think you'd uncovered that much so quickly. Just who on earth are you? Tell me, Miss Sakamoto. What did Manabe and the others do 5 years ago? What happened to Kashima and Hirose? I should never have worked overtime tonight. Not only did I work late, but now I'm forced to recall an unpleasant incident. Sorry about that. Oh, hush. It's too late for your apologies now. What do you want to know? I just want to know what Manabe did. Just recalling the incident after you brought it up is already causing me great discomfort. 5 years ago, a picture was posted on the school's bulletin board. They posted it on the bulletin board? That's gonna get him fired. Mr. Hirose and a female student in her underwear. That student was Megumi Manabe from 3rd year. Naturally, we called them both in and inquired about the incident. Manabe admitted she was the girl in the picture, but claimed Mr. Hirose seduced her first. Meanwhile, Mr. Hirose denied it and claimed Manabe had set him up. Unfortunately for him, Manabe's father was a prominent figure in H City. In order to protect his daughter's future, he placed all the blame squarely on Mr. Hirose. That led to Mr. Hirose being dismissed in disgrace. She got fired. Mr. Hirose was a delicate, artistic person. The dismissal and surrounding circumstances left him unable to even draw due to stress. Then he turned to alcohol. The girl ruined his life. The accident by the store! Late one night when he was driving, his car plunged into the ocean and he died. Oh, I thought he rammed it into the skid marks. There are skid marks from the tires where the car left the road, but who can really know if it was a suicide or something else? That is what I know about the incident from 5 years ago. So why are you hiding the truth? Because it may affect the school's reputation. I can't let outsiders know about it. That's a shallow reason. Kashima's suicide. Rei Kashima committed suicide after Mr. Hirose died. She tore open her stomach. It was beyond gruesome. The wound was so deep it almost reached her back and severed her body in two. And that's why she is related to the Slit-mouthed urban legend. So she killed herself after her teacher's death, and the weapon she used, could it have been scissors? The very same scissors she received from Mr. Hirose. She probably chose to take her life that way as a testament of her love for him. Her family put those scissors in her coffin and cremated them along with her corpse. You sure know an awful lot about this, don't you? Right down to the present he gave her. I learned this from Camille. What did you hear? She'd been trying to cope with her feelings ever since Kashima committed suicide. It was around that time she came to me. I guess she wanted to feel a little better by unburdening herself of that secret. So you were made aware of Kashima and Mr. Hirose's relationship at that time, as well as Manabe's evil scheme. Yes, Camille told me. Since she seemed to regret her actions, I told her to visit Kashima's grave, and then she promised to go there with her friend. That friend being Student S. What about Manabe? She didn't go. She hated Kashima far more than the other two. She probably blamed Kashima for everything that happened. Now I understand how their decision affected their lives and deaths. Kamio and Shinji went to S Cemetery. When they did, they were marked by Kashima. Manabe survived simply because she didn't go. And now I've told you all I know. Now I suppose you're going to expose the school's sordid past? Rest assured, I'm not going to tell a soul. Is that so? Speaking of souls, you remind me a bit of the late Mr. I thought it was Mount Hirose. Mr. Hirose. Me? Uh-huh. He had a hard time adapting to the school's etiquette. He was simply an artist through and through. He was always getting worked up over trivial things and could be a little childish. Why should an adult be so serious about a student's love or some silly rumors about the departed? I'll use your opinion as a reference. I'll be going then. Don't forget to lock the door. So our spirit doesn't know that it's been 5 years. So are we gonna pose, pretend to be Mr. Hirose and try and like calm her? Say that we love her maybe? Miss Sakamoto grabs her rabbit-shaped hand back and leaves the place. Let's head out of here too. We don't have any business here. Oh, is it Eita? Nakamura is calling. What's wrong? Alright, I passed the phone. He has to talk with you. He sounds quite panicked. I grab the phone and pull it to my ear. It's me. Massive news, Mr. Gabu. It's beyond massive. I had no idea she was just around the block. Calm down, Eita. What happened? It's Megami Manabe, the gold prize. She's in H-City right now. What the? I found her name on a local news broadcast. Manabe got off the bus in front of the cemetery this evening, and then she suddenly just screamed and ran out into the road. She got hit by a car. She suffered minor injury, but she was taken to the nearby hospital just in case. Which hospital is it? I think it's the one near M Tower Station, K Hospital. Got it. Thanks. Oh, one other thing. I'm about to take off. Do you need anything else? I'm good. I'll call you if I need anything. Thanks for today, Eita. No problem. See you later. I think that's the one stop we hadn't done yet with the bus. What did Nakamatsu say? He knows where Manabe is. I'll share the details once we're back in the infirmary. I want Sho to notice as well. Once we're there, I tell them about how Manabe ended up in K Hospital. I'm just guessing, but do you think Manabe screamed out of nowhere because... Yeah, she most likely saw Kashima. Damn, isn't she like fucked right now? Kashima marked Kamio and Shinji when they went to her grave, didn't she? That means Manabe is... That's really bad. We have to go to the hospital and protect her. Except visiting hours ended a long time ago. It'll be tough to enter the hospital. I'll do something about it. Mr. Konoe's younger brother is actually the director of the hospital. Maybe we can get a pass if we ask Mr. Konoe. How do we get to the hospital? Ain't a lot of buses running at this time. Are we gonna hop in your car? I actually didn't bring my car today. Same here. Took my car in for inspection. Let's just take a taxi then. It might be expensive, but you got the dough, right, old man? Do I? Daimon immediately calls Mr. Konoe and has him ask the K Hospital director for permission to enter. It doesn't take long before we're granted permission to visit Manabe. Although Konoe, shouldn't he just be like, she's not a student of us anymore, so it doesn't really matter? Let's head to the main gate once we're all ready. I call this a taxi. Let me see if I can exchange. I have 3 teeth. Let's do the one for damage, I think. Was it this one? No, action cost. No, I don't want that. This one? Reduce 2 damage, yes. Nice. Because that 6 damage that we got was like, oof, that's a lot. Okay. So we're heading out. I board the taxi with Daimon and ask the driver to take us to the hospital. I really thought those tire tracks were him crashing near the store. The entrance is this way. Come on. Sorry, I gotta check for teeth. Can't go back. Cool. Old bench, time of disrepair, started rusting it. Okay, that's it. Cool. I'm looking, sorry, I was distracted. I was immediately looking at this being like, how do you read those again? Sogo Annai? Meeting point? This is first time examination. Shoshin Ketsuke? Saidai Ketsuke, so returning patients. Kaike, so this is where you pay. Oh, it's Shin. So, is it Shoshin? Yeah, Shoshin. So, Shoshin Ketsuke. Initial medical examination. Oh yeah, and that's... I don't want to tell you guys wrong information. Sogo. Yeah, Sogo. Sogo Ketsuke. Mr. Konoe is already inside the hospital, waiting. Hey, long time no see. I came as fast as I could once I got your call, Gabu. Is the new target really here? Come to think of it, Mr. Konoe hasn't seen the new notice. I don't have the time to go into too much detail, but the target, Megami Manabe, is hospitalized here. Kashima wants vengeance for an incident that occurred 5 years ago. Sounds like a serious problem. The director said Manabe is in 303. She already knows we're coming. Let's hurry up and meet her. I'll be waiting here. It'll only cause problems if we all enter the room at once. Both of us head to the lift after parting with Mr. Konoe. We get off on the 3rd floor and walk down the empty hallway. Room 303. She already there? What's that? Wow, that's a brand new TV! 2 silhouettes are projected on the curtain. One is a person sitting on the bed. The other silhouette looks rather odd. Oh, scissor legs! Leave me alone already. How many times have you stood by my bedside and told me to come to your grave? I've gone there now. Are you satisfied? Please, just get lost. I'm begging you. With a trembling voice, the girl who's likely Manabe pleads with the figure next to her. The figure must be Kashima. Manabe's in danger. What is this feeling? Nani, kono kankaku? My legs won't move. My legs are as stiff as iron bars. Like scissors! Scissor legs! This is bad. I can't even speak. The same goes for Daimon. I can't tell he's panicking. Give it back. Give his scissors back to me. His scissors? Aren't they in her grave? Wasn't she cremated with it? Didn't your mother put them in your coffin during your funeral? I don't have them. But I bought the same scissors for you. If this is what you want, please just go and rest in peace. I don't want to see you ever again. Did it work? No, give his scissors back to me. Are you gonna die? Just too late. Ho 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 ho! Kashima's figure disappears. At the same moment, I regain control of my legs. Well, so much for preventing the gold murder. Was that Manabe? There's no answer. Kashima must have. I have to check the other side of the curtain. Ooh. That's gonna be spicy! The curtains dyed red with blood. I grab it with trembling hands and open it. The sharp smell of blood assaults my nose. Ooh, through the eye too. Oh, nasty. Lying on the bed is a corpse with scissors bursting from her body. The wet red scissors gleam brightly when bathed in the light of my flashlight. Her contorted expression reflects the fear and pain she felt at the moment she was murdered. My thoughts start swirling amidst the thick, nauseating smell of blood. 5 years ago, Manabe's scheme sent both Kashima and Hirose to their graves. 5 years later, after visiting Kashima's grave, Manabe falls prey to Kashima's vengeance. I guess this is an extreme case of what goes around comes around. The lifeless figure of the bed is not a doll, but a human being who had lived over 20 years. She had a future ahead of her. She also had a family and friends that loved her. But despite her horrible abrupt ending, this isn't something you can simply label a tragic situation. This was also karma. You must be shocked, Gabu. We're in deep trouble if someone sees this. Let's tell Mr. Konoe immediately. Are you done with the questioning already? Mr. Konoe, I need you to stay calm and listen to me. Manabe is double dead. I tell him what happened. What did you say? There's been another victim after Horikoshi? I'll go check the room myself and call my brother. I mean the director after that. Oh, the body must be gone by now. I return to room 303 along with Mr. Konoe. Yep. The curtain is no longer stained. Manabe's grotesque corpse is also nowhere in sight. Where's the corpse? She should be here, lying on that bed. On the bed? There's only a small box here. A small box, you said? Indeed, there is a small box near the pillow. The small box is deceptively heavy. Stylish lettering reads Tsubame scissors, which leads me to believe there are scissors inside. These must be the ones Manabe bought for Kashima. So, Manabe's corpse has disappeared just like Izumi's and Horikoshi's. Oh, for goodness sake, what strings am I going to have to pull to cover this up? Can I leave this matter to you? Sure, I'll find a way to do something about it. This sounds wrong, but I'm glad the corpse is gone. I can just say the patient ran away. While the hospital will be held accountable for this, we'll manage somehow. I've got a lot of friends in high places. Honestly, this guy's acting pretty immoral, but it's not like I have any right to criticize him. Mr. Konoe is just doing some distasteful things in order to try and help us save lives. Thanks, I owe you one. I don't trust him. If you don't mind, I'd much rather receive a report off this case being closed than your things. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. I'm not risking my neck for you. What I do is I do to protect my school and my students. If you're done with your business here, then make yourself scarce. Things can only take a turn for the worse if anyone sees you here. Well, now all three are dead. But she won't be at rest yet, because she wants the scissors back. We leave the hospital. Should we take a bus? I failed to protect another one. We both failed. I know that's gotta be tearing you up inside. With scissors. I failed to save Manabe and lost my lead in the process. All I've got left is disappointment. I didn't expect Kashima to show up at Manabe's place to tell her to visit her grave. Kashima sure likes doing things the roundabout way, huh? Who knows? Maybe she can only attack people who have visited her grave. The only reason Manabe survived up to this point was probably because she stayed away. Guess humans and spirits are both bound by their own strict rules, huh? Why now, though? 5 years have passed. I mean, this was the only time she came back to the town, right? Perhaps it's because of the departed. Like, maybe Kashima's been gaining power ever since the departed started to show up at the school. Sometimes the presence of a certain spirit will cause other... Oh, wait. She called the girl, Manabe, to the town. So her increased power made her reach bigger, is what they're saying. Sometimes the presence of a certain spirit will cause other spirits to behave in a more proactive way. I've had to deal with similar things on my previous cases. So what should we do now? Well, we don't have a lot to work with. We should go back to the school and reorganize for our next investigation. Let's do that. Shall we take the bus? Yeah. Okay, so we checked... Oh, hey! He's here again. So we meet again, huh, Mr. Gabu? It must be fate. Are you following me or what? Who can say? Even a mere illusionist wouldn't let anything slip that would reveal their secrets. Your inquiry is pure stupidity to me. Can you at least tell me your name, then?
Well.
Abe. Oh my, have I not introduced myself? How rude of me. The name is Haruaki. Haruaki Abe. What a nice name. It's like the start of spring. Abe. Haruaki is the start of spring, I think. My given name references the great exorcist who founded Tsuchi Mikado. I'm sure you'll agree that it is a suitable name for one who possesses my talents. Unfortunately, my name uses different kanji. Haruaki Abe. That sounds familiar. You're the one who borrowed the yearbook. Ah, so you're aware. It seems my furtiveness has been weighed and found wanting. So you've also been digging into the spirit in the gymnasium. Mind telling me what you're trying to accomplish? Why, I have the same motivation as you, Mr. Gabu. I wish to unravel the mystery behind the spirits lurking in the academy, including the true identity of the departed. Don't play with fire, it's dangerous. It is I who wishes to convey the gravity of the situation to you, Mr. Gabu. You should give up. Before Kashima kills you. Me killed by Kashima. My left eye perceives it quite vividly, the jet-black thread anchored to your back. You have been marked by Kashima. She has branded you as her next target. Do you feel like running now? Not at all. This is my job. Oh, really? To be expected from one bestowed the moniker of Spirit Doctor. May you survive this devilish night. Abe throws us a mysterious sign before he leaves. Am I really her next target? If he's telling the truth, then... I gotta be careful. Yes. Let's go back. Okay, so Manabe got off at the cemetery bus stop this evening. The only reason she came here was that Kashima kept urging her to visit the grave, and in the end, 5 years later, she was murdered like Kamio and Shinji. I visited her grave as well. Her next target is you. The possibility was always there. Abe pointing it out to me merely reinforced it. Investigating spirits naturally involves bringing ourselves closer to them. The more you approach, the more likely it is that you'll catch their attention. Learning that one has targeted me is nothing unusual. That's the cemetery. There she is! I wonder why she has like the shoulder thing. Over there, on the other side of the window, a bus going in the opposite direction stops. A tall woman stands near the bus stop. That's her, all right. Is she perhaps? Kamio. What was it again? Kamiyo Manabe. The bus drives past the cemetery. Did you hear that? Yeah.
次は M 村商店 M 村商店でございます。
This is the shop. There she is again! I spot her standing near the bus stop again. You, Kamiyo Shinji, Manabe's friend. The bus continues past the town shop. Is she following us? What should we do? Well, Abe's right. Kashima is targeting me. I need to improvise a plan before this bus arrives at the school. Escape into the school. I think we need to fight her in the art room. This is just a hunch, but I don't think we're ready to save her just yet. I'd like to return to the school once. Be ready to sprint as soon as the bus stops. Guess I have no choice. I'll do my best.
次はこの江原学園この江原学園でございます。
I'm probably in the old building. Wait, I don't have that kind of stamina. We jump off the bus and hit the ground running. The sound of footsteps, along with the metallic scraping, is following behind us. Just a little bit further. The school gate is just ahead. God, I hope Daimon makes it. Okay. I think we need to be in the old building's art room because that's where she met him and he was really nice to her and he drew her the flowers. Where's Kashima? She's not following us anymore. Did she give up? I really hope so. She's a vengeful spirit who's been haunting this place for 5 years and just killed Manabe earlier. We might have bought some time, but she's persistent. She's coming after us sooner or later. Until then, I have to think of a way to appease her resentment and save her soul. What should we do? Only my beloved teacher can save my soul. Be my teacher at the place full of our memories. Mm-hmm. What was that voice? The gentle whisper of a girl, definitely not the departed's voice. What's wrong, Gabu? You look intoxicated. Ignoring Daimon, I try to decipher what the voice said. Only my beloved teacher can save my soul. Be my teacher and come to the place full of our memories. What does she mean by that? What does she want me to do? Who is my beloved teacher? Hirose? Kashima clearly considers Hirose to be her beloved teacher. That's who would have to save her soul. What does she mean by be my teacher? Scream, pretend to be Hirose. Sakamoto told me that I was similar to Hirose in a way. That means I may be able to get her attention by pretending to be Hirose. And once I have her attention, I should be able to deliver a message her soul will hear. So where is the place full of memories? Old building's art room. That's it. That must be what the voice meant. For Kashima and Hirose, the old building's art room was a place full of memories. I need to go there and pretend to be Hirose. I got it. I know a way to remove Kashima's resentment and purify her. Come again? I tell Daimon my idea. I'm claiming that it's my idea because mentioning the gentle whisper I heard would just confuse matters. I see. That reminds me. Didn't you pretend to be a teacher on our first case together? Yeah, I guess it must be fate. Now that we got a plan, our destination is the art room in the old building. But first we need to prepare. Who knows what we'll end up facing. Yeah, I want to save. I only have one tooth, so I can't really trade anything. I'll make a new save. Just in case I miss some crucial item that I need and someone dies, then I can go back. I'll protect Watanabe should Kashima show up there. Use Daimon's phone to call me if you're in trouble. I guess he won't be very reliable to bring with me unless we need a lot of stamina, but I doubt we need stamina. Should we just try it? I feel like I have all the items I need. I have the pencils, the sketchbook with the flowers on it. I have the scissors, right? To give back to her. So I can pretend to be the teacher giving her the scissors again. So I think I got it. But we'll see. We'll see what the outcome is, and then based on what happens, I can always look it up and see what I'm missing. Ah, this is... There she is. Departed. Beyond my gaze, the departed. What do they want now? My dear husband. Kashima's resentment killed Gold Prize. Her next target is you. See, she is coming. Should you survive, you will become my real husband. See, she's coming. I see. I can hear Kashima's footsteps coming from the new building. With the departed in front of us and Kashima approaching from behind. This is the worst situation imaginable. Yeah, get out of the way! Let your bride eat the soul of Kashima who has been completely saved. I'm gonna try. Should her soul taste awful, I shall eat the scapegoat's soul instead. And that scapegoat is... Who is it? Sho? Delinquent, yeah, it's Sho-chan. The departed's present abruptly vanishes. Delinquent, don't tell me. This is bad. The footsteps are coming closer. Let's run to the old building. The next scapegoat. We have to go, quick. Daimon grabs my arm violently and drags me straight to the old building. Okay, go up. Kashima's footsteps can still be heard from a distance. I have to hurry. I can't think straight. Departed's next scapegoat is delinquent. It has to be Sho. Should we fail to fully redeem Kashima's soul, Sho will be killed. Hey, Daimon. Is now the best time? Let's focus on running. He's right. I can't save Sho if I don't deal with the pressing issue at hand. There's no way to save Kashima's soul if she catches us before I can play teacher. Alright, let's head to the art room. Let's hope it works. Did you notice? I can no longer hear Kashima's footsteps. There's no way she simply gave up. If anything, I should expect that she'll be here shortly. We'd better hurry and get ready before she's here, Daimon. Right. Speaking of getting ready, how are you planning to impersonate Hirose? About that. Okay. The 3 people connected to Kashima were killed. We need to calm her rage, so we need to prove we're not their friends. We will need more info on Kashima's background, specifically anything to do with scissors. If I pretended to be Hirose, how can I be the Hirose that Kashima desires? I need to come up with a plan to be a convincing Hirose and put her soul to rest. Perhaps her treasured scissors also play an important role here. Are they the ones that Manabe tried to return to her?
Yoshi. Yoshi.
Dusty easel. According to this notebook, Hirose felt the happiest when he was drawing something. Kashima felt the happiest when she was watching him draw. Shall I recreate those happy memories then? Okay. I can hear what sounds like Kashima's footsteps approaching from the outside. Do you hear that? Yeah, Kashima's coming. The sound of the footsteps stopped just outside the school building. The art room is on the 2nd floor, though. I doubt she'll climb the wall. Impossible. Damn, through the window. Oh. Can barely see anything. Oh yeah, her stomach wound. What should we do? No, we're not their friends. Okay, let's try it. A familiar sense of painful discomfort wells up within my arm. What's wrong with your arm? Kill, kill, kill. Kashima obviously considers us enemies. Okay, let's see. If scissors burst out of my arm again, I'll no longer be able to pretend I'm Hirose. What will we do? Gabu! Okay. Now, what order do we do things in? I think the goal is to give her the pair of scissors, right? As the gift. Kashima has lumped us in with Manabe and the others. If we can show her that we're not friends with them, she'll stop being hostile towards us. So our first priority should be doing something to prove we're different. Maybe we can empathize with Kashima and make her think that we're with her. Okay, so that probably is the sketch pad, because the lady who just died tried to use the scissors and that obviously didn't work. Praise the sketch or show it. Show it or present the scissors. I think it's the sketch pad, but which one? I think praising it
Yoshi.
makes us more like a teacher. Opening the sketchbook, I look at the unfinished drawing, trying to come up with a compliment. Oh, 82% and it still failed. I can't come up with anything nice to say. Kashima has lumped us in with Manabe and the others. Damn it! But it didn't say that it was a bad... okay, let's do it again. 99%. It didn't say that it was a bad choice, so I'm gonna try again. Let's see what it does. What a wonderful work of art. The composition and the fine details are truly fascinating. Friends! Okay, that didn't work. A sharp pain tears through my arm. This isn't helping my cause. I look like someone who is only obsessed with art and nothing else. It doesn't seem to have quelled her hostility at all. Okay, that was a bad choice. How high is your odds? 75? Let's just show her the sketch then. Although I think that it should be me who does it, but... Show the sketchbook. See what it does. My god, 75% is 3/4 and it's still a fail. I totally thought the scissor wouldn't be the answer because the other lady tried to present scissors and that didn't do anything, so... Also, what's the difference between showing them and presenting them? I don't know.
Yoshi.
We'll try. My luck has been so bad. Like, these odds are supposed to be totally in my favor, but... Well, last choice. The last thing that I thought would help. Let's have Daimon do it.
Yoshi. Yaruka.
Don't you fail. There's no way it fails again, right? What? Dude, that's like an 80-something one failing, then a 75% something failing, and another 75% one failing. My luck is awful. Okay. Wait, that was literally all the options I had. So nothing I do works? Are there other options? Oh! The team option has different options here, hidden in the menu. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go back. I need to restart. I'm also gonna bring Nagashima, since Nagashima has way more... should I save? Yeah. He has way more spirit points. He has more energy. Okay. So, we're gonna do a team effort thing. I didn't realize that this is the first time where the team thing has a different option than a solo action. Like, it's a different... It's not just presenting it together, it's like using the scissors on each other. Okay, but what should we do though? Have me cut Sho's hair or Sho cut my hair? This is 93. But I think if anything it will be the girl cutting the teacher's hair, right? So Gaba should get his hair cut. I could be completely wrong, but that's my logic at the moment. Gently grabbing the back of my hair, Sho cuts the tips of my hair with the hairdressing scissors. Let's see if my bad luck continues. Hey! Been a while since your last haircut, eh, old man? Clean things up back there for me. Sho thinking quickly goes along with my act. Hair. My dream. Kashima really wanted to be a hairdresser, and by the looks of it, we jogged her memory a bit. Okay, starting off good. Ooh. At that moment, Kashima approached us. While her hostility towards us has ebbed a bit, it doesn't mean we're in the clear. Who are you? So now it's time to pretend to be the teacher. Ooh. Is she going to kill me if I'm not her teacher? Obviously. Maybe this is all a hallucination like the encounter at the cemetery. Yes. Ah, the pain subsided for now. It went away immediately. There's no guarantee I'll be able to survive much more of this. What do we do? She's calling for a teacher. Guess I'll try improvising. Kashima thinks I'm Hirose. It's a misunderstanding, but it's the only thing I have to work with right now. Sketchbook might be the key, yes. Maybe I can help her finish this flower drawing. Flower drawing. Blue? Oh. Wait. The flower book. So the sketch has hydrangea, bellflowers, and cosmos. Oh. It says hydrangea unfaithful, bellflowers eternal love, and cosmos harmony. So maybe I'll try bellflowers? I forget what color they were though. But draw a bellflower.
Yoshi.
Opening the sketchbook to the unfinished bellflower drawing, I pick up the blue pencil and draw a line. Hopefully. I add a line on the faint, unfinished sketch. Hirose must have loved this pencil. As long as I can finish the sketch Kashima wished for with this pencil. Take a look at this sketch, Kashima. This is my message for you. That's not it. Dang it! She raises her voice in anger. You're not my teacher! I made a terrible mistake. My drawing or the pencil? Yeah, I forget what color I need it to be. Maybe I can... Wait, maybe I can look at the drawings? No, it doesn't say anything about the color. Strong, solid lines and soft, delicate lines. Brown. I could try the same thing with brown.
これでどうだ
Let's try again. Are you kidding me? A color on the wrong page? My mind goes blank because I'm a bundle of nerves and I carelessly start drawing on a blank page. Oh my god, your life is depending on it. At least she didn't hurt me. 99%. Do it. Bellflower, light brown. Add a line on the faint, unfinished sketch. Hirose must have loved this pencil. As long as I can finish the sketch Kashima wished for with the pencil. Bellflowers, eternal love. Ah, love. Okay, that worked, I think. I missed you, Mr. Hirose. Ah, okay. Ooh. Kashima's totally buying my Hirose act. She moves closer to me. Kashima's mask comes off, revealing countless scissors inside her mouth. I'm sorry, Mr. Hirose. I lost the scissors you gave me. Kashima cries, distraught over losing the scissors she got from Hirose. She's been looking for them for so long. If we find the lost scissors, we should be able to save her soul. What are you going to do now? She's searching for the guy's scissors. We don't know where they are. I can just pretend? The scissors that Hirose gave Kashima were supposedly burned alongside her corpse during cremation. If that's the case, the scissors Kashima's searching for are... in her mouth? Oh. Remove and return the dirty ones. Remove and return the black scissors. Pair of scissors found near the corpse. There's nothing about the color. Oh, but black because they're charred from the from being cremated. If this is wrong, I'm gonna die. Maybe I can team up? I might die. Throwing caution to the wind, we try and pull the scorched scissors from her mouth. Ugh. Please be right. Heck yeah! I managed to grab them somehow. Nice, let's pull together now. Once we yank out the scorched scissors, we immediately offer them to her. These are the scissors you gave me. Kashima stares at the scorched scissors. She seems happy. Oh my god. Pair of scissors charred black, the ones that we cremated together with her corpse. They became part of her even after she became a spirit. Not realizing that, she'd continued to search fruitlessly for a treasure. Thank you, Mr. Hirose. Okay. Wait! I think that's good. Dude, I almost died. Kashima's presence has disappeared. We pulled that off somehow. Yeah. My thoughts turned to the girl who was consumed by the throes of her sad, unrequited love. Unrequited? Until the very end, Hirose only ever saw Kashima as a student. On the other hand, Kashima longed for Hirose's love more than life itself. Hence, I pretended to be Hirose and showed her a vision of love she wished for. We should be good with this, right? A feeble whisper echoes and dissipates into the darkness. It's a question for the departed who is watching somewhere. The air is getting colder. Don't tell me. Is it in the storage room? Hey, Kashima flashes before my eyes as if mocking my expectations. It reminds me of Hanako's incident. If this is also the departed's doing, perhaps Kashima's soul isn't completely saved yet. Last time was idle. This time it's delinquent. Sho is the scapegoat. But he's right next to me, right? Why the grim face, old man? As heavy and unpleasant as it is, I have to share this important information with him. I tell Sho what the departed told me. You're joking, right? The departed chose me as a scapegoat? Sho is frozen with fear. There's no reason to panic yet. If we manage to completely save Kashima's soul, your life will be spared. Yeah, I mean, Kashiwagi's still alive. But how exactly are we gonna save her? I'm still not sure about that. By the way, what are you gonna do with those scissors in your hand? These? It's the pair of scorched black scissors I pulled out of her mouth. I can't bring myself to just throw away a treasured item filled with her feelings. I'll hang on to them for now. Who knows, we may need them for her full salvation. My soul's in your hand, old man. I believe in you. Should we put it in the storeroom then? Kashima was infatuated with Hirose, while he only thought of her as a precious student. His gift for her was a platonic act of support for her dream, but it was misunderstood, leading to her loving him more and inciting jealousy from Manabe and her friends. I wonder if Kashima's feelings would have been reciprocated in the future if Manabe and her friends didn't interfere. Instead, her love led her to her becoming a vengeful spirit. I hope these scissors can save her soul, but I got a bad feeling once Kashima appeared again after a battle, like with Hanako. Yeah, what we did last time was we read the letter that we found at the place where Horikoshi died. And this was the teacher. Michiho saw this thing as her teacher. Oh, I can't put anything there. Or we put the pencil somewhere, but we're not giving an option here, so it's not here. Oh, maybe her grave. Maybe we're gonna put the scissors at her grave.
Yoshi.
Now I know why these are here. They were intended to cheer Kashima up because she aspired to be a hairdresser. However, none of them ever made her feel better, because the scissors she asked for aren't here. I pull out the scorched black scissors and place them in front of her grave. Then I pull my hands together and pray that Kashima will rest in peace. Sho does the same thing next to me. Is it over now? Yeah, that's the first time I've ever paid my respects to someone so sincerely. I don't even want to go near a graveyard in the daytime. Ah! Okay, hopefully that did it. Suddenly the bell starts to ring loudly. This also happened when we were investigating Hanako's case. Could it be? Is this the full salvation the departed wants?
Yoshi.
Anything else? I don't think so. What's that on the ground?
ここ
Oh, the scissors were there, right? Oh yeah, you can see scissor marks on the ground. Back to the academy. Back to school. Back to academy. Academy. Please be the right idea. Our investigation has come to an end for tonight. While we managed to survive, we also failed to prevent another casualty. Mo is the only one in the infirmary. I don't see Daimon anywhere. Where did he go? Hey, you're back. Glad to see you're safe. Huh? Where's Mr. Daimon? That's my line. Did he go and take a shit or something? What? No, didn't you call him, Sho? You told him to go to the old building because you guys were in a pinch. What are you talking about? I never called him. What's going on here? Who called Mr. Daimon then? So it wasn't the delinquent. My body goes cold. Immediately after we saved a soul, a mark bearer went missing once again. The same thing happened with Ai, which means this must be the departed's doing. They pretended to be Sho and lured Daimon out. We're in deep shit, old man. Let's go find Daimon. How about me? Stay here, Watanabe. Don't leave until we come back. And don't answer any calls either, got it? Yeah. Be careful, you two. Can I... Ah, yes, a fifth one. Glorious. So, where is he? Must be the art room again, right? Hey, Gabu. Daimon? Oh, Daimon comes running from the courtyard. Thank God you're safe. I should be the one saying that. I rushed over since you called and you said you were cornered, but I couldn't find you anywhere. Daimon, the one who called you wasn't Sho. I think it was the departed. Come again? But for what? Ouch. The departed. Whoa. My dear husband, tell me, do you love me? That must be directed at me. How should I answer them? I feel like any answer would but get me killed. I remained silent, not knowing how to respond. Mean. Oh shit, that probably got me killed. A penetrating scream reverberates throughout my mind. My sight goes red. Is this the departed's curse? Daimon starts coughing incessantly. My heart's pounding like a drum. This is bad. This jump ass is playing with us. Sho grimaces. He's trying to bury his fear with rage. He clenches his fists tightly. Sho, stay cool. Don't let them provoke you. You're the departed's target. Gonna beat him to death. Don't do it! Sho rushes towards the departed. Glad I just saved. And the instant he throws his punch... They're gone. Sho? Sho disappears, and my body feels a lot lighter than it did a moment ago. What just happened? Gabu. Daimon calls me in a hoarse voice, still coughing up a storm. The departed and Nagashima are in the old building. Hurry, chase after them. Yeah. I turn my back on Daimon and rush to the old building. I can hear the sound of someone collapsing behind me, but I have no time to look back. No, Daimon! Sho, where are you? I hear a scream from upstairs. Sho! Wait, you're facing that way? The scream rings out through the building, filled with anguish. It comes from the hallway. I hope I make it in time. Just down the hallway, not in a classroom? I can't find the departed anywhere. All I hear is the wet sound of someone chewing. No way. Uh-huh. The departed munching on a spirit again like they were last time. The saved Kashima was delicious. I will save my next meal for another night since I am now full. Okay. Does that mean I must eat a lot so I can become beautiful and be loved? Does that mean Sho is safe? Well, I guess I'll start here. Once I entered the classroom, I see Sho collapsed on the ground. Hang in there, Sho. Old man? Can you get up? Yeah. Oh, he's fine. I did the right thing. My bad. Didn't mean to cause you trouble. Sho mumbled a dispirited apology. His normally fierce spirit's been crushed. What in the world happened to you? I don't know. My mind went blank the moment I tried to attack the departed. And just like that, I was here. What was the scream? What was the cream just now? What was the scream just now then? I saw something unbelievably disgusted. The departed ripped Kashima apart with a sickle and started munching on her. Where are they now? They're gone. Oh. I don't want to think about that again. A spirit eating another spirit. The departed ate another spirit just like then they ate Hanako. Sho must have screamed and fainted at the unfathomable sight. I'm glad he's safe and sound though. We returned Kashima's scissors to her grave earlier. I guess that must have been the full salvation the departed wanted. Oh yeah! Is old man Daimon safe? Shit. Gotta check on him. Leaving the old building, I find Daimon lying on the floor. He doesn't respond when I call his name. He only let out a small groan. His breathing is so shallow, it's like his life is hanging on by a thread. Call an ambulance. Call an ambulamp! Sho takes out his phone and calls emergency services. Daimon is transferred to K Hospital. He should be treated well there, given that Mr. Konoe's younger brother is the director. Sho, Moe, and I board the ambulance together with him. During the ride, I fill Moe in and let her know what happened with Kashima. The ambulance finally arrives at K Hospital. Same room? I would not be happy with that. Although he's received treatment, Daimon has yet to regain consciousness. Following a simple examination, he was diagnosed with pneumomycosis. In layman's terms, he's inhaled too much mold and it's infected his lungs. Common symptoms of the disease are fever, hemoptysis, and coughing. It's unclear if he will ever regain consciousness. It's also unknown why Sho and I are fine, even though we probably inhaled more than he did. Shit. My mind keeps circling back to one thing that could explain this unscientific situation. Is this because of the departed's curse? I think so. Say, do you think maybe it's a bad idea to get involved? Obviously. No point thinking about it now. We're in it to win it. Mr. Gabu. God damn it, if only I didn't mess up. Sho, Moe, back away from this case. Come again? I'll hunt down the departed by myself. I'll do it alone! What are you talking about? You should pull out too. Why do you have to fight them alone? It's too late for me. I've already been marked by them. Hell, I've been proposed to. As you already know, spirits are vengeful. No matter how far you run away, they'll still find a way to kill you. You know what happened to Manabe. My only hope of surviving this situation now is to see this all the way through to the end. Old man. But you guys are different. The Departed won't target you if you just steer clear of the academy. So please, I'm begging you, let this case go. Joe and Moya want to help me out despite knowing the danger. I doubt that my explanation is enough to dissuade them. But I still have to draw the line here. I don't want more people to fall victim to the Departed. From here on, I will go after the Departed myself.
No, Daimon.
Daimon's in a coma. He may snap out of it if the Departed disappears. Hopefully. I wonder what kind of future awaits me. I've reached a point of no return. Damn. Hey, chapter 3 end. Awesome. That was a great one. I do feel like the Slit-mouthed urban legend is kind of overused. It's like, same with Hanako. They're like super big famous urban legends in Japan. So I would like to see a bit more obscure one that I really don't know anything about. But this was definitely a completely different take on Kuchisake Onna though. So as far as that's concerned, it was very original and cool. I liked it. I'm gonna leave the history of the academy for the next chapter. Next chapter should be a little shorter, I think. It should be more like an in-between thing, I think, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll find out. I hope you guys liked it. Leave a like if you did enjoy it, and thank you so much for watching. See you soon with chapter 4, I think it is.